All right. Hey there, everyone. I'm Harlan the Top Hat Guy. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Who do we have here? We got Tree Man. Welcome. Tree Man, Noah, Richard, Jack, Tubi. Get it, everyone. SMG. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Edric, welcome. Piper, welcome. Farta screams. This is Farta! Yeah, hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Waterloo, welcome. Hello, boy. Hold up, Hunter. This is new. Yeah, doing a little intro thing here or something like that. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm just trying to get by. No, meant to say fart. Well, I like Farta. You like my hot dog fact? Loved it. That was fantastic. Hunty. I play it a little bit. I mean, I haven't played it in a little bit, but you know, I did play some. I'll have to practice to get better at it again. Yeah, we're gonna be reading some stories today. It's gonna be awesome. Who wants to go first? We've had a few entries here. I got let's see, we got one from Kira's friend Forest Dog. We had one from Tubi. I think someone else just sent one in. Oh yeah, Jack had one, the script, and Noah sent one in. So we got a few to choose from. Read your script. It's like 30 seconds. Designing my characters for Sunshine Lollipops on Zombie Apocalypse. Cool. Haven't entered because I didn't know until now. Hey, it's all good. If you want to send one in, we'll see how many we can get to today. Roblox Tower Defense Simulator. This one? Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'll start with Jack's. That's a short one. So basically it says, somewhere in the deep summits of somewhere. So, Mr. Jack, I hear you play the uke. People, when you play the uke, people explode. Yep, that's 100% true, sir. So let's hear it. If you say so, sir. Music plays. Hunter's head explodes in confetti. Well, I guess he's dead. Jack picks up Top Hat, mimics Hunter's outro. Oh no! So yeah, I got blown up. Woomy, welcome. Oi. Gotcha. Sounds like a little scripty story. Now, probably later my stories are a bit violent. Oh, that's all right. I mean, that's all right. We need a story about Chicken Man versus Banana Woman. Wait. Maybe read a few chapters of Secrets Can't Be Kept Forever. I can do that. I'm going to try to read about probably maybe one chapter per person. But if we have time, I'll do multiples. This is the first time doing this one, so I'm not really sure how we're going to go about this. Yeah, I think Kira sent one in from Forest Dog I was going to read. Kira, welcome! Good to have you. Hope you're having a great day. Let me see if I can find that one, actually. Did you miss anything? No, we're just getting started here. Whoa! Got 11 awesome people watching right now. It's so good to have you all here. 9 awesome likes. Speaking of Kiramiki, yes. Oh yeah, I wonder. I kind of wonder if he's here. We could read another one of these short ones while we wait. Tubi sent one in. That's pretty good. Let me see if I can get that pulled up. Yeah, here's a story Tubi just sent in. It says, I have a story for the Share Your Story stream. Once there was a time where I said E, like it was so amazing to say E, like you cannot believe how good it is to say E. I get it from a guy saying E. Also, it's not easy to say E. It takes time to say E. Like this, E. Yeah, hope you liked it. Tubi, we loved it. That was fantastic. I give it an E out of E. Considering giving Dennis a man bun, do it. I mean, it's not like he has a choice. You know, just... Okay, they, them, gotcha. I'm back. Richard, welcome back. Good to have you here. Will do. E. There are no accidents. Master Oogway. Let me see if I can get yours pulled up, Piper. Which one did you want me to read? Secrets Can't Be Kept Forever. Alright, let me see if I can find that one. Is everyone having a good Thursday today? Is everyone having a really good Thursday? Are you having a fantastic Thursday? That profile picture, though. Oh, the cover picture, too. I love it. I love it. Got Jason all up in here. All right, let me go to Piper's Wattpad. That one, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It gets violent and dark real quick. Well, that's fine with me. Got no problem with that. It's Friday for me. Nice. I'm in Friday, bro. Forrest said something, so I'm going to reply, then go back and see which fic it was. All right. Ice-T, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Going to be reading some stories today. Let me see. Let's go to Piper's Wattpad. Secrets Can't Be Kept Forever. Now, did we read... Did we read the first chapter already? Okay, I think I'll do a couple chapters yours, Piper, because this first page is kind of short. Oh, the prologue. Okay, so I knew the prologue in like the first chapter, maybe. It's all good, Ice-T. And Friday, bro. It's, Hunter, you should do a stream where you react to your fans' videos. I've thought about doing that. I've thought about, maybe seeing if we can get, maybe set up the videos section of the Discord and say, be like, hey, send in the videos you want me to watch. I'll just go through and watch them all. And, check those out. It's in the other account. You read the first chapter, Straight Face. Okay. So, yeah. I'll read a couple of chapters of this one in. You want me to just start with the prologue and the first chapter? Or is there, like, a specific chapter I should read? It's a good story time day. Are you okay there, Tree Man? Reminds you of mine, all curly. Oh, yeah, it's really thick, too. Like, I put it anywhere and just stays and, like, kind of cool to have during the cold, but when it gets to summertime, it's like, chop it off. Tree Man, you okay there? I have to go. Okay, take your time, Kira. Take your time. Tubi says, oh, he's throwing numbers into his. Tree Man, Tubi just one up to you. His has letters and numbers. Eat. Going algebra up in here. Hey, kids! Bald Hunter question mark? I mean, I've never gone completely bald. My younger brother has, but I haven't. Always kept, like, some hair. Like, I used to cut it really short and all, but never bald. Yeah, let me read a couple the prologue and maybe the first chapter Piper story. This looks interesting. This is called Secrets Can't Be Kept Forever. The first report, prologue. Maybe a Photoshop ID. Ooh, Ice-T's Photoshop. That's cool. Wait a minute. Are you gonna make Bald Hunter? Probably should. Kind of interested in that. All right. The piano's echo filled the small office, and Alex's eyes were locked onto the keys. His hands were moving quickly. He flinched when he heard his phone ringing. Alex turned and got up to answer it. He picked up the phone and raised it to his ear. This is Alex Orman speaking. What do you need? A murder has been reported. The body of a woman named... The sound of frantic paper flipping came from the phone. Zara Richardson. Either way, I like the name. That's cool. We need your help. The scene is down the cliff of the hiking trails. Alex paused. I'll be there. Noah just sent one. Okay. Let me finish up this. Noah just sent one in called "Man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke." Okay, we're gonna get to that one. That sounds interesting there. Okay, I'm better. Vault Hunter is Leonard. Violence. I'm reading fanfic. Yeah, I'm reading your guys' stories. Wattpad, Fanfiction. I think there was one called Archive of Our Own that I found when I was searching through stories and stuff. But here's chapter 1, Shovel. The police were surrounding the scene. Alex carefully walked down the ladder the police had already set. The body was covered by a blue sheet. He lifted it up, and it's just as he expected, a cold and dead expression. Am I allowed to look around the body? He asked. One of the officers nodded. Alex turned the head of the body and found a long and deep gash in the back of the head, barely visible from all the dirt that got into it. I might need to come and look at this, Alex yelled to the officers. Two walked over to where Alex was kneeling and looked at the wound. Looks like the weapon was something big, the shorter officer remarked. Something like a shovel, Alex mumbled. He got back up to his feet. Does anyone here remember the last person who was with Zara? He asked. There was silence until an officer officer from the back shouted, I saw a man with glasses and dark hair following her into the trail while I was on patrol the day she was murdered. You mean Maxwell? Maxwell Woods? Alex said. Yes, Maxwell Woods. Alex looked back at the body. I'll need some time to look at this myself. Catching up on comments. And you all know this story is about Roblox YouTubers. Bro, every time I try to make a FNF mod sheet, the icons go blurry. No! Sour! Welcome! Hope you're having a great day. Reading some stories here. It's Sonic Amy fanfictions in here. Yes. We need Mario Yoshi fanfictions in here. Bro, this feels like preschool when the teachers read stories to us. The good time. Oh, yeah. We need some picture books in here. I'll show you guys, like, here's the picture. You know, it'd be cool, the Hunter hunting. I like the sound of that one. That'd be a good one. Yeah, the group looked at each other in confusion, but Alex's expression told them he was serious. They all started to leave, group by group. Once Alex was the only one left, he kneeled back down and lifted up the sheet to examine the body more. Alex looked through the files in the cabinets behind his desk. He pulled out a blank sheet and quickly jotted down notes about Zara Richardson, 1984 to 2023. Ooh, it's in the future. December 24th, day of death. Oh, Christmas Eve. Murdered. Possibly. By the way, some of this isn't part of the story. I'm just commenting on it. Yeah, murdered. Possibly. Most likely shoveled to the head. Body down the cliff of the trails. Maxwell Woods saw with her last. Black/dark brown hair found on the shirt. He clipped the two photos of Zara to the paper, alive and dead. He sat back down in his chair and stared at the ceiling until he heard a knock on his door. A familiar, friendly voice asked to come in. Alex sat up. Yes, he said, trying to hide his slight paranoia. The door opened to show his friend Dennis, accompanied by Elijah. We heard about the lady that died, Elijah said. Dennis and I were wondering how you were doing, but you have to figure out who the killer is and all. Alex sat back for a moment. There was a silence between the three. Alex finally spoke up. I'm doing fine, he said. You two can go back to whatever you were doing before. Dennis nodded and pulled Elijah out of the office. Good luck, Elijah shouted before he shut the door. Alex sighed and looked at the emptiness in his office. The only form of light is the sun setting and the half-burnt-out lamp sitting amongst the countless amounts of extra paper and the old phone. He stared at it as if it was going to do something and tapped the desk with his finger. I should go home, Alex mumbled to himself. He got up and headed for the door. As soon as the door was open, the cold air hit his face. On the walk home, he noticed no one was outside. Not even the kids were in their front yards building snowmen. They were all scared of what would happen next, if anyone is next. Who is it? Only time will tell. So this is a good mystery story. You did good, Piper. I'm loving it so far. It's a good story. We're in online classes on YouTube. That's right. Hello, the murderer was me. Tree man, how could you? See, that's Piper's story. The prologue in the first chapter of that. Really good story. Might come back and read more of this one later. But, try to get as many people as we can in here today. If you want to skip to the end, you can. All right. You guys want us to skip to the end? I was caught. Tree man! So it's chapter 6. It's all good, Tree man. Don't swear in my class. I'm kidding. Crap, I'm used to Reddit. I put some in real life story I had. I have more, but I'm tired, so later. All right. Sus Among Us. Sorry. It's all good. No, it's all good. We're okay with swearing here. Chapter 6. All right. So, Dennis was getting time to himself, but it didn't help. He still was thinking about what he saw that one night and how Sub was the murderer. He felt like sobbing again, but nothing came out. Dennis just wanted to cry. He missed Elijah. He missed Sub. He missed not being in a constant state of fear. He missed when they were all a bunch of friends before Alex started his job, but the only one he had left was Alex. Masha jumped up on the couch and started to lick his hand. Dennis laughed and started to pet her. This didn't fix it though. He still couldn't stop thinking about what's happened, the ways he could have been slaughtered. He hugged Masha tightly. Maybe I do need to talk to him, he whispered to Masha. Dennis stretched over to grab his phone and message Alex. Being alone isn't helping. Am I allowed to come over and talk, or are you busy again? I have some free time, so you can come over now. Dennis was sitting on Alex's couch venting about the image of Elijah's dead body and thoughts of how Sub could have killed him. It feels like I could have realized how he was a murderer before it all happened. He could have killed me, or you, or anyone else we know. I know, but he's in prison now. We don't need to worry about him, but how could I not know? How could I not know? No one knew. That's why people like me have the job to find them. Dennis sighed. He was thankful for Alex's help, both the murderers and his mental state. Could I stay here for tonight? Dennis asked. It was only 7, but the winter's light doesn't stay for long. Alex nodded. Of course. I want you to be safe. You're my only friend left. Dennis smiled and got up to climb the stairs. Sub was arrested. He has a tree man. He has a knife. I got a gun. Gun uses throw. It was a mistake. No, got a bow and arrow. Use level 1 shield. He stared at the ceiling as he lay down on the bed. He wanted to sleep, but his body didn't allow him. He looked over at the clock. It read 1:58. Dennis was tired and shut his eyes, trying to force himself to sleep. Only a few minutes passed before Dennis heard yelling from a man and a woman downstairs. Please, stop. Don't do it. I beg of you. You know what I did. I can't trust you now to keep the secret. I'll do anything. Just please, don't kill me. Begging and crying does nothing. This will be as quick as I can make it. A scream of fear erupted from downstairs and then was cut off suddenly. Dennis got up and left the room shaking. He went down the steps to reveal a sight he didn't think he'd ever see once in his life. It was Alex, standing over the body of a woman. Her face had a machete shoved deep in it, and Alex was stained with her blood. His friend turned around and jumped at the sight of Dennis's horrified expression. There really is no good explanation for this, is there? Alex laughed. He walked towards a drawer and pulled out a pistol from it. Oh, shoot. Dennis ran back upstairs into the attic. If he tried bolting out the door, he would have had to get past Alex. He slid behind some boxes and moved some around him to hide better. Dennis covered his mouth and tried to hold back his tears of betrayal and fear. He froze as he heard Alex's cheery tone and footsteps entering the room. Dennis, it doesn't have to be this hard. Just come out and let me kill you. There was no response. Stop playing hide and seek, Dennis. We're not children anymore. Dennis's breath quickened. Fine. If you want to play hide and seek so badly, we can play hide and seek. I feel as if I'm getting warmer, maybe even burning. The sound of tubs and boxes knocking over made Dennis start shaking even more. He tried to think about something else to stop his shaking, but nothing worked. Only the image of his brains being blown out repeated in his head. Dennis, Alex said, I can hear your breathing. Everything stopped as the boxes that he used as his cover flew away. Alex smiled. I found you, he exclaimed. Now for my prize. The honor of killing Dennis. Dennis looked up at Alex. Alex, wait, he shouted. His bloody face was annoyed. What? He snapped. Before you kill me, I want to know. Why are you doing this? Did you forget something, Dennis? What? Secrets can't be kept forever, and I want to see how long I can keep mine. Alex pulled the trigger. Suddenly his friend was just a body with a blown head. Poor guy. Now no one can recognize you. My goodness! Dang, Piper! This is Piper's story. Yeah, this is the last chapter of my story called Secrets Can't Be Kept Forever, Piper's, I think. Yeah, that was... Whoa! That was a good story, but dang! What a plot twist. Yeah, I know, right? That was a good... yeah. I felt like I was reading Stephen King up in there. That was good. That was really good. Good story. Yeah. Poor Dennis. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Awesome, Kira. Awesome, awesome. All right. I'm gonna read one of Noah's. I'm gonna read the first one Noah sent me right quick, just so we have like a little short story to fit in between the long ones. Yeah, Noah's got a quick and easy one. It's called "That Moment a Narwhal Simps for a Fancy Enderman." Hold on, I'm gonna move this over to my other monitor. Brutality feels like story time at the campfire. If it's a scary one, yeah. I don't know. This might be even scarier. It's all good, Tubi. Yeah, this one's called I'm gonna Narwhal Simps for a Fancy Enderman. Chapter 1, New Beginnings. Miu, hope I'm saying that right. Miu was at her high school chatting with her friends until she saw a fancy man in a fancy suit. He was classy and hot. She then started to simp hard. She thought about him all day to the point where she started failing in some of her classes. After a couple of weeks of this, she decided to confess to him. After the final bell rung, she turned left towards the corridor and saw him. He was packing, ready to go enjoy the weekend. He looked behind him, and to his surprise, he saw a bright red tomato standing right behind him. He could tell this was going to be a fun afternoon. To be continued. Yeah, I think the next part's already there. The fancy Enderman, also known as THL, was confused because this fish was staring at him all the way to his house, not even saying a word, just staring like a cute puppy. The fancy Enderman just smiled awkwardly until they got to his house. When they got there, THL offered her a seat on the couch, but she was too flustered to do anything. In the heat of the moment, she slapped him hard. Ow! The fancy Enderman yelled. What was that for? Mew was still blushing, but then the only thing she could mutter out was pervert. THL then realized he had a tsundere on his hands, so he did what any person in this situation would do. He pinned her against a wall, just as a test. Mew didn't take too kindly to his experiment. She shoved him off in a panic. She was still in shock, so the only words she could say were, Baka! THL laughed. It was going to be a fun night with this girl. He just knew it. Okay, probably a good stopping point there. Yeah, to be continued. All right, so that was Noah's story. Sorry, Crash. Forrest said the other day that they wanted to be here, so I wonder when they're coming. I can wait for them if they want me to. I can read it now, or I can wait. Either way. If you want some more details from my story, Maxwell, the suspect, and Elijah were murdered. Sub was accused of murder because there was a pic of his jacket near the scene, and he was arrested. Ooh. Having a good time right now. Awesome, SMG. Glad to hear it. Kill, live, kill. Or kill, live, kill. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that was Noah's story. I can get... Okay, yeah, I can wait. No problem. Let's see if we have anyone else's to read. I know we do have another one from Noah, but I wonder if anyone else wanted me to read one. I wonder where Beanie is. I know Beanie had one. Livestream kill. Livestream kill. Here we go. SMG has one in the Discord. So I posted a story. It was 3rd of February, my birthday. I was hoping everyone forgot. Day passed and we had to get computers for class. It wasn't online school at the time. Middle of the class, I had to go to an office because someone called Child Protection Services on me. Half an hour wasted. I have more stories, but I'm too lazy to submit them now. Well, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. Oh, Lord. So yeah. I guess while we're waiting for Forrest, there's another one from Noah. Let me get that one pulled up. This one's called... This one's called Man Urinates on Fellow Passenger for Not Being Allowed to Smoke. I love the titles of these. I'm just talking about spree. Here's number 6. So yeah. An Algerian man was arrested in February 2016 on arrival of his flight after causing a flight on the plane and urinating on another passenger. The incident took place mid-air on an Air Mediterranean from Algiers to Paris, France. It's quick and simple. All right, Kira. But the next day, the teacher remembered. They all sang awkwardly. Oh, this is what you meant about stories? I thought it had to be a true one. Whoops. Oh, no, I mean, yeah, you can post whatever kind of story you want. Yes. Cartoid, welcome. We're reading stories today. I'm also going to start publishing stories when it's a completed book and not chapter by chapter. All right. Face cam, yes. Oh, hey, Beanie! Hey, there you are. Welcome. Okay, I found the first time I mentioned it. Give me a sec. All right. All right, Richard just sent me a story. Okay, here we go. It looks like Ack is typing in story, so we might get one from him too. It's like Far Cry 5 again. Yes. Forgot to write my... Oh no, Beanie, no! Maybe you can read Lovebirds Cafe when it's done. Oh yeah, I'd love to. 12 awesome people watching. Let me get Richard's pulled up here. I can do that too, Beanie. Yeah, no problem. I suck at writing stories, so I'm not going to be sending a written one anytime soon. Rip. That's alright, Tubi. If you want to just make one up, like, you know, the one about E was really good. Wait. Hey, the Tesla shirt. I didn't know those existed. Oh, yeah. I love me some Tesla. Fear Garden? Alright, let me get yours pulled up too. What was yours again, Beanie? It's a bit gory, though. Oh, that's no problem. BRB. All right. So I found out Parker is also known as Osquin and is a black trans woman, which just maybe... Oh, cool. Hey, take your time, too, Woomy. I'm going to go to sleep. I need to catch up on online school. All right, no problem, SMG. Just read Fear Garden. All right, I see yours, Zach. Let me read Richard's right quick. I'll just go on down the list. Oh, there's a cute little kitty cat. All right, Chapter 1, Juice POV. Man, I'm hungry. I think I'll go to J rooms to get some food. Dang, there's nothing. Maybe I can eat his pencil. Juice? Juice looks up. Juice, why? Because I'm hungry. You're talking. I think I didn't sleep good or I'm dreaming. Nah, man, you're not dreaming. By the way, Juice, I think, is a cat. What the... Juice, did someone give you drugs? Why are you talking? I'm confused. Calm down. You'll be okay. Need to tell Damya. Damya is sleeping. Jay is texting Damya. Damya wakes up and looks at her phone. Yes, Jay? Damya, I have weird news. Okay, tell me. Juice is talking. Oh, that's cool. Why are you not surprised? Because Sassy's talking. Oh, what's up? Ooh. Oh, Jay, you're to me. Juice? Dang, Juice! Faces. Sassy. Juice, why? To be continued. Thanks for reading. That was a good one. Oh no, Beanie. All right, yeah, I can wait for Forrest. All right, let me read Beanie's, and I'll read yours. I'll read yours next, Act. Fear Garden. Wait a minute. Wait. These are some good stories, by the way. I love the talking cat. Everyone loves a good talking cat. Forest in Discord? Forest! Fear Garden has so many chapters. Okay, I'm back. What was your Wattpad name, Beanie? I know it was Uwu something. Correct. She'll wait and find out. Yes. Woomy! Oh, it's not. Okay. Alright, found a profile called Fear Garden. Oh yeah, Stick Jr. Stick Jr. Stick Jr. Yeah, Hunty's taking care of Stick Jr. He's been going to the potty a lot lately. Like, he's coming up on 3 months old, but yeah, he's pretty well potty trained. Like, he'll, he's got to cry for when he wants to go to the bathroom, so we just take him and hold him over the toilet, and he goes just fine. He's doing a great job. Yeah. Hunty's taking care of him. No. When we were reading Fear Garden. Woo! I don't see it. I typed it in on Wattpad. Let me try it over here. Okay. Stories. I think maybe I found it. Ah, here we go. I found it. All right, I'll read the first chapter here by Ice Meant Freeze. All right. Chapter 1, The Dream. Late into the afternoon, leaves gently flutter through the air. Yoil City, an abandoned place lingering with mystery and nostalgia, yet few objects were vacant in the city, both eliminated, though they were in the tiny, looser chamber, Phil Pity, and those... Gotcha! Alright, so I did find the right one. Yes. Yeah, I see that act. Yeah, I'll get yours in just after I get this first chapter read. They were in the tiny loose chamber, Phil Pity, and those who were still competing. They all wandered freely, exploring the city and the wonders behind it, or they stayed and did their daily chores, such as gardening, cleaning up their area of stay. They kept themselves busy each and every day that passed.
Guess he kept a dry diaper and wiggled until he woke Mommy up.
This guy!
Exactly. Look, he's on the same diaper.
Oh, wow. Good job, Stick Jr. You went to the bathroom.
You're doing so good.
Hunty! Kira says, Hunty!
Hi, Kira Miki.
Yee! Pin is a girl, Firey's a boy. Pretty smart are all girls. Alright. Hunty!
Wait, who hunted?
Kira.
Hi, Kira. Kira.
Beanie says Hunty too. Come back.
Do they realize that I'm trying to leave them? And they're just distracting me right now. Hi, Beanie. And who else?
Kira says, Kira!
Kira Choo!
Aww. Kira Choo! Let's see. Kira says, bye, Hunty. Buttney! Give it to! That would be a good art prompt drawing thing. Gee, I should make that. Yes, absolutely.
Who's only said bye?
Kira. Piper
Bye,
says
Kira.
Buttney.
What?
Piper says Buttney.
Buttney?
Yeah. Kira Chew shall exist.
I gotta go feed the little one.
Alright. You two have a great time.
Alright, we will.
Alright.
He didn't sleep as long as I planned on him sleeping, but, I mean, he did sleep for a little bit.
Stick Jr., go to bed.
Oh, he'll probably go right back to sleep.
Alright, Tubi. Yeah, I could probably just react to the videos, maybe. Waiting for Forrest to think, gotcha. Yeah, the Yule Needy stood high in the air, with a cage swaying gently from side to side. Fiery sitting inside of it and screaming at the top of his lungs. A strange yet clever punishment given to him by the free smarters. Typical. Everything was going as usual as it was. The free smarters strolling through the city and soon, heading towards the Yule Needy. Fries was occupied tending to his potato garden, while a few others hung around to keep him company. Coiny and Nickel chatted with Fries about the day and chilly temperatures it brought, while the scientist duo were fixing up the wall teleporter they brought from the museum. Everyone was busy with their day, except one. In the far outskirts of the city was a luminescent garden, overflowing with life and glowing with beauty. Ever since they all arrived there, she found the spot to be perfect for a garden. Years of hard work has brought her such a lively and stunning garden, though that was not how she felt. The owner of the garden... Buffalo, welcome! I started seeing the chat move up like out of the corner of my eye, like, oh, hello! Coiny and Nickel are okay. Fries, Coiny, and Nickel are boys. Tennis ball is a boy. Golf ball is a girl. Cool. Since some of the videos I saw on YouTube, they're kind of dumb stories. Okay. They're like, scree! We got the S. Oh, that's alright. Cree, scree. They're both pretty good. Except one. She was pacing back and forth, her arms and hands trembling and her breathing heavy and anxious. The garden used to produce such a soft and soothing feeling to Penn that would usually help her calm down in moments like these. She wasn't someone who would get scared easily. No, she was loud and proud, a true leader at heart, but still, leaders do fall apart at times and need a moment to recollect themselves and fix up their mistakes. But Penn was falling apart. A few weeks back, a heathenish nightmare woke her from her peaceful slumber. She was standing in front of her garden, feeling strangely jubilant and powerful, such as a queen preparing for a celebration. The sky was as red as blood, with dark, gloomy clouds drifting slowly through the heavy air. In her hands, she was a small, cracked pot with dirt and a few small seeds inside. Also in the middle of these contents stood a hand. A cold, lifeless hand with drops of blood on the sides. Wrapped around the wrist was a small tag, which one had a name scribbled onto it, but it was soon drenched in blood, with grains of dirt on the top. 3E, I killed Piper with a bat. I'm talking to my girlfriend. Awesome, Piper! A cool bat. The story has a bit of gore, just letting the viewers know. Alright, Piper is alive! So far from what I read, I really like No Matter What. I didn't read too far because I don't want to spoil it for y'all. Oh, cool. How? Burger. Dozer, welcome! Burgers! Around the garden, there was a dark and heavy fog. Though as Penn approached it, it vanished, revealing a garden of pure hands. Hands that had been removed from their owners. Lifeless fingers dangled downwards like a weeping willow's branches as the bodies of the owners of the hands were placed in multiple areas of the garden. Small tombstones are placed next to the corpses, revealing their names and what their purpose in the garden is. Penn walked through the garden, reading all the small tombstones. Flower brings a bit of beauty to the garden. Rocky, a stool. Match helps let the plants grow upright instead of slouch. She continued making her way through the garden until she arrived to a small corner with a hole buried into the dirt. The tombstone inside the hole, the open hole gleamed with the dark sunlight that hit it. There, it read the name, Coiny. Penn's eyes snapped open as she jolted upright from her bed, letting out a startled gasp. Her face was pale and flushed, beads of sweat dripping down her face. Her eyes were bloodshot, and soon they began to fill with tears. She breathed quickly as she looked around the small room. Darkness stuffed the entire room, the only light coming from the moon outside. The room was cool, as if the nightly autumn air was giving her a loose hug. The door stood slightly ajar, revealing the darkness of the hallway, where another door could be seen. The slow ticking of a clock was the only thing that broke the silence of the night. She gently got out of bed and left her bedroom, her hands still trembling and cold to the touch. She walked down the hall, and soon was standing in front of an orange-colored door. She hesitantly wrapped her hand around the knob and turned it, opening the door gently. As it opened, she took a peek inside. To the object underneath, the covers of his bed, letting out loud snores that echoed in the room. It was Coiny. He was fast asleep, his arms wrapped around one of his pillows. A few wrappers from candy he found in the city light around the room, as well as a few other pieces of treasure he found. It was odd seeing such a disheveled, that's a new word, mess like this coming from him, but he'll clean it up soon. Pen stood there for a moment before slowly shutting the door and letting out a deep sigh of relief. She trudged back to her bedroom, convincing herself that it was just a crazy dream and that it wasn't real. But why couldn't she fall asleep afterwards? Why did the same nightmare reoccur again 2 weeks later? The nightmare continued to rise repeatedly, and every day it ate away inside Pen's mind. It got so bad to the point where she couldn't even wake up. She finally stopped pacing around the garden as she plopped down on her knees in the soft bed of soil. She took a long breath and looked around at her garden. Okay, she mumbled. Whatever that dream is, it isn't real. It's just a dream. She looked up. It's just fake. It's not real. It won't happen. She hesitated towards the end of her sentence. Many questions still lingered in her mind. Why hands? Why the bodies? Why not just plants? She sighed and stood up. As she began to walk back towards the city, I just hope that I can get sleep tonight, she whispered under her breath. All right, that was a really good story. I love the hands part. What? Okay. Hey, Bonnie's here. It's far from no. I made a new video. Remember BFB? This is BFB. I thought so. Hey. A rat killed you with a cold bath. Hi. Bat. Hi. Sad. Hey. Hunter. I like hi. I only said one because I didn't want to flood the chat with videos. You should decide if it's a story or not. All right. Don't read this out loud, Hunter, but me and... Oh, cool. That's cool. Those are always fun. Ooh. Just going for my daily stroll through the Garden of Flesh. So yeah, pretty regular day so far. Wow, yep, this is the AU in a nutshell. Hands. Catch these hands. Can you read the second chapter too? I think I can. Let me read Acts right quick, and then I'll go back to this one. I do like the story a lot. I like this one. Hands. I've deleted my sins. Oh no! I see that now, Master Retracted. Sins deleted. Okay, Act story. So when I was about 6 to 8 years old, I lived in a cul-de-sac, and our neighbors had this dog named Chica. She wasn't the nicest dog and had to be kept inside by a fence. So one day, me and my sister are going up to their house, but what we didn't know was that the gate keeping their dog in had come loose. So while we were walking up, we hear this growling, and as we turned our head, I hear my sister say, "Run!" And so I ran very, very fast, but my sister stumbled behind me, and she got bit by the dog. She got treated and was fine after a few days. Wow, that dog sounds like a jerk. All right. Yay, I've deleted my sins. Hello, Dane, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Reading some stories here. Murder. Oh, hi. Tubi! I'm being deleted. Oh no. Okay, I'm back with drawing something. Awesome, Woomy. What you drawing? Tubi, no! Okay, who did I want to make a fanfic of? Anyone. Oh, hey, Noah sent one in. Susie Leonard, the long haul day one. We'll have to get to that one in just a minute. All right, let me read the second chapter of, what was it? Fear Garden. All right. The garden was glowing that night. Pen was standing in it, quietly watering her small succulents and small plants. It was calm. It was peaceful. It felt nice. She pulled out her trowel and began to dig into the earth until her trowel hit something in the ground. She hit against the so-called item and tried to dig around it, but nothing seemed to be working. After attempting to dig around it, she grabbed it and attempted to pull it out from the ground. It felt cold and soft, and her hands gripped around it as, with one wave of strength, pulled it clean out of the ground. She sighed and looked down to see what it was. It was a hand. Pen... Hands! Pen let out a shriek as she tossed the hand across the garden. Oh, don't throw it! Her arms trembling. She looked around the garden and began to notice the corpses, all of them staring at her with their glossy, lifeless eyes. Pen felt her eyes sting with tears as she got up and began to run out of the garden. But as soon as she got into the entrance, she noticed someone standing with something in their arms. Alright, let me catch up on comments. The only thing I remember is them being lesbo and having gender bend Pico. Hey Hunter, when are you going to do Stick Tunes the game again? Oh, that's a good idea. We do need to do that. Probably here soon, maybe. Wait, Hunter, while we are waiting for Forrest, can you read one of my stories? Well, of course I can. Yeah. Looks like she suggested 2 ideas and suggestions. Alright, can send a link. I took a dope weed factory into meat slab. Alright, that's cool. I know what, that's cool. It was herself. She was covered in blood and dirt, standing on what seemed to be Rocky's corpse. She held a pot in her filthy hands, and her eyes were dark and luminance with pure evil. Pen shook her head and began to run at her, but suddenly stopped in her tracks as the other Pen grabbed her arm and held it tight. Her wrist began to sting as she tried to free herself from this imposter. She began to call for help, looking around for anyone, just anyone, to help and free her. But everyone was dead. The other Pen clenched her hand harder and harder, grinning more and more as she saw Pen's struggles and cries for help. After a few seconds, the other Pen began to dig her nails into Pen's wrist. She began screaming, and Pen suddenly falling to her knees and still attempted to pull away from the grip. The other Pen was smiling as she suddenly began to fade away into thin air, quietly. Pen felt the grip subside as she fell down, holding her wrist and grunting in pain. She felt warm droplets of blood trickle down her arm. She attempted to stop the bleeding, but as she began to sit up, something grabbed her by the leg. Wake up! Pen shot up, screaming in fear, as she could make out others surrounding her, attempting to try and calm her down, with expressions of concern and worry painted all over their faces. This only brought Pen more panic as she raised her fist, ready to throw a few punches while she screamed with all of her might. Get away from me! Her fist flew down quickly with the force of adrenaline and anger, but was stopped by Fries, who grabbed her fist and put her arm down gently. He put a hand on her cheek and turned her to face him and Coiny, his expression stern and serious. Relax, he began, his voice stern and calm. It's just us. Pen looked around slowly. Coiny, Needle, golf ball, and tennis ball stood around her bed, all looking back at her. She let out a shaky sigh before slouching a bit, rubbing her eyes. What happened? She murmured sleepily. Golf ball jumped down from tennis ball's head and walked beside her, opening a small notepad that was filled with scribbles and jots of notes. She looked down, took a quick glance of notes, and looked back up. Well, everyone was occupied with their responsibilities before we heard Coiny running out of the building yelling. She explained. He told us you weren't waking up at all, yet you were yelling and crying in your sleep. And in my calculations and my diagnosis, there's a 93% chance that you're in a state of sleep paralysis. Pen rubbed her head in confusion before someone took a hold of her hand and examined it. Whoa, Pen, Needle examined closely. Her wrist was red and swollen, cuts visible with clotted blood on the edges. Finger marks were on the area where the hand had a death grip on her. Pen flinched as a wave of pain hit her from her wrist. Pen, did you do that? Fries raised his eyebrow, crossing his arms. Pen shook her head. No. Concern and fear clearly shone on her face. What about you, Coiny? He looked down to the small penny beside the bed. What? Are you serious? He scoffed and turned his head. I wouldn't do this, especially to Pen. Fries groaned and rubbed his temples in annoyance before looking down at Pen's wrist. Needle moved to the side and looked down at Coiny. I mean, you were grabbing her and shaking her like a rag doll to wake her up, so if anything, she'd feel pain on her shoulders, Needle sarcastically replied. Well, we're not talking about her shoulders right now. We're focusing on her wrist, Needy. A slap echoed through the walls of the room, Needle looking down at Coiny, infuriated. Don't call me Needy, she jeered. Queenie grunted in annoyance as he rubbed his glowing red cheek. Penn got down and sat on the edge of the bed, letting out a half-hearted sigh. Guys, thanks for the help, she assured, but I'm all right now. There's nothing to worry about. Glances exchanged around the room as Queenie walked up to her and laid a hand on her wrist. Are you sure you're going to be okay? He mused. Like GB said, he was screaming at one point, and then he began crying out of nowhere. Penn opened her mouth to speak, but quickly paused as the memories of the nightmare poured back into her mind. She stammered, it was just a dream, but I'll be fine. All right, comments. Hey, Cazador tienes un buen canal. It's called DTTDTC, or well done the time. What's the crime, lol? It's 2 pens, 1 normal, 1 evil. Ooh, scent. Now we wait for force. I'm almost crying. Needle is a girl. Gotcha. Yeah. Could the dream be affecting real life? It might be. Where did we leave off? If you find she has to say at the last part before looking at Queenie, confidence soon filling her eyes. Queenie let out a warm smile as he put an arm around her and gave her a playful punch. Now that's the confident team captain I know, he chuckled. Penn couldn't help but smile and relax on her friend's shoulder. Sure, he could be an idiot at times, but God, he could change to a caring and sweet friend in a snap. She let her eyes close as she sighed out. It was just a dream. They stayed that way for a moment before Penn lifted her head up. So Penn, tennis ball shyly interrupted before looking down at the notepad. You don't have to worry about this happening anymore. This happened once, and in my research, sleep paralysis only happens once. So you're all good to go. Penn smiled. Thanks, TB. Now that you're okay and this is over, me and TB are going to go to fix up the wall teleporter. We found out a way to let it transport at least 4 or less people out of the LOL. She beamed with pride. Well, I'm going to go continue working on the garden. Be sure to take it easy today, Penn. And if you need anything, just tell us, he reminded. A feeling of ecstasy filled Penn from head to toe as she stood up and nodded, a hand on her hip. She waved goodbye as everyone began to leave out of the room, leaving her and Queenie behind. Queenie gave her a gentle pat on the back as he chuckled. You're always treated like royalty, Penn. Even if others are annoyed, they still, in a way, obey you. A smirk slowly spread across Penn's face, her eyes darkening a bit. Boy, it sure was a wonderful feeling, being the center of attention, being treated like royalty. Ooh. I cried so much reading it, and maybe Tubi won't spoil. Gotcha. All right, I think we were gonna do Kira's next. Here we go. All right, let me copy this over. Yes! Should watch IDFB to get this AU more. Gotcha. Yeah. I may have to see about, checking that out more. Pretty cool story here. I like it. I like Fear Garden. Yeah, I liked it for sure. Well, now I know it's not what I said. Oh. By the way, you can continue straight face if you want to. I might do that. I like your stories, Piper. Here's Done the Time, What's the Crime by Kira. I think this is the summary. Dipper pines as a criminal. He's in jail for treason, terrorism, and property damage. He meets a fellow prison mate named Bill Cipher, aka 0003. Stanford Forrester is his caseworker. What does he know about Bill, and why is Dipper in prison for such charges? Dipper is not what he seems, and neither is Bill. Human, criminal, Bill Dip. Oh wait, okay. Slight Bill. Okay. Cypher, scree. Just came back. What? Hey, welcome back, Richard. Good to have you here. Hey, read a part of your story about the talking cat. That was a good one. Currently on the YouTube's OC speed run with 5 seconds. Dang, Woomy, nice. Hopefully he doesn't come across smut. No, not Bibber. It's Bill Dip. Bill Dip. Okay. Oh yeah, everyone's speed drawing YouTube. Bipper. Can't. Bipper. This fan fiction was loosely based off a song called Jailhouse Rock by Elvis Presley. Why? I have no clue. I just thought this verse would fit a prison bill dip fic. Number 47 said of number 3, "You're the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the Jailhouse Rock with me," was the line. But the actual fic has nothing to do with that verse, really. So with that, enjoy. Bieber! Talking cats. Yeah! Bipper is when Bill possessed Dipper's body. Gotcha. Bill Dip is the ship. Okay. No one's POV, really, but mostly third person aiming towards Dipper. I don't know what I'm saying. Dipper Pines, a worldwide known criminal. What did he do to be a criminal? He may, supposedly, like fire a bit too much, if that's what you're asking. He started multiple fires in the state of Oregon. It wasn't his fault, though. No one will believe him, and that's a good thing. Currently, he is being transported to the Oregon County Jail. Rather than wearing a criminal jumpsuit with navy stripes and handcuffs, he looks like an innocent college kid. But don't be fooled. Dipper is not a force to be reckoned with, and to everyone around him, he is known as Dipper Pines and no one else. Hey, Auntie.
Guess he still has a clean diaper.
Dang.
He just won again. And he's been keeping a nice clean diaper. This is one of his longest ones. If he goes one more time, I think that will then make it the longest lasting diaper.
Oh, wow. Go Stick Jr.
All he has to do is just make it one more time to the bathroom without, using the diaper. He'll have the longest lasting.
He's doing a really good job. You're doing a really good job, too. Potty training the heck out of him.
Well, I mean, he keeps squirming whenever he's ready to go, is how I'm noticing that he's ready to go.
Yeah. All right, Kira, Tubi, and Piper say, "Hunty!"
Hi, Kira, Tubi, and Piper.
Yay!
Or should I say, hi, Tubi, Piper, and Kira.
There you go.
I'm trying to think of who I missed on that. I can't believe I would have missed Kira. Kira always says hi.
That's right. Noah and Richard say, "Hunty!"
Hi, Noah and Richard.
Kira also said, "Scree!"
Scree.
And QQ and Tree Man says, "Hunty!"
Hi, Tree Man.
I always say, that's right, Kira's awesome. We got 10 awesome people watching right now. It's good to have you all here. You're all fantastic. Howdy!
No, there's 11, and then if you include me and Stick Jr., there's 13.
It's a dragon noise, I think. Cool. Oh, yeah, 13. 13 amazing, wonderful, fantastic
right after
people.
You said that there's 10.
Yes.
They just wanted you to be wrong, by the way.
Thank you, everyone. I love being wrong.
I like him being wrong, too, because then I can always say that I'm right and he's wrong.
Yes. Currently, he is being transported to the Oregon County Jail. Other than... Oh, wait, I read that part already. Didn't I read... Yeah. Keep moving, Pines. One guard named... What was it again? Something, or so Dipper called him. Growled. Anyways, it didn't matter. He didn't like this guard. Not one bit. He was too shovey and a look of, "I don't give a shit about you." Maybe he was a softie. Nah, probably not. Not with that look. Moving down the jail hallway, he saw lots of criminals he recognized in holding cells, awaiting trial. Someone here for murders, most for theft, and even being accused. That didn't matter. They didn't know who he was, and that was good. Turning left, he was brought into a large hall with cubicles that had windows and phones. This is where he would be meeting his sister. He was dragged out the room before he could see if she was there, into another long hallway. This one was different. It had doors made of metal and guards along the wall. This was the interrogation hallway. He knew why he was here. He was meeting someone. Forrest joined the Discord, but now they're off. Whoa, 731. It's been an hour. Wow, this stream is going so slow. Yeah. Well, time is going. Life is nothing. Dipper sus right now. Life is meaningless without bacon. His soul is filled with darkness. Wonderful. Moving down the he was meeting someone. Okay. A door to his right was open to reveal a small table and 2 chairs with a hanging light above them. On one side of the wall was a one-way mirror. The other was just lined with palish brick. Leaning against said brick was a man that seemed to be twice his age, if not triple. He is quickly shoved under the small chair on the right side of the room facing the one-way mirror. 2 guards stayed in the small room while the other left and locked the door. The detective sat quietly in the chair opposite him and folded his hands in front of himself. Reluctantly, Dipper looked around the room. What a monochrome room to be in, he thought, looking back at the other before him. My name is Stanford Forrester. You have been transported to this facility to increase security and reduce violence you may cause to others. Do you understand, Mr. Pines? He said calmly at the younger across from him, knowing his background. I do, replied the one in question. Good, Stanford stated while standing up, giving the child a wink that was unnoticed to all except the boy. As you know, you are the legal age of an adult, that age being 21, and have been placed in proper jail housing. You'll be referred to as 047 by most and by lawyers. Are you following? He turned back around where he was walking to face the brunette. Said brunette shook his head in agreement. Your cell block number is 08. Do not forget. Your cell number and serial number are 0999. No, do not forget this either. Ford then walked from the left side of the room for a few steps, then to the right side, looking at the wall to each. He continued to do this while he talked. You'll be taken to the cafeteria where all the other prisoners are from your cell block. Once there, you will receive a meal and a scheduled list for the day's activities. From there on, every day, you will receive another paper like that one until you get used to the timeline. The man then walked back to the door, putting in a code and opening it. That is all until tomorrow. You will be back at the same time as now to discuss further details. If you have any questions until then, bring them up with a guard or another prison mate, he said, turning around while holding the door. Dipper got up from where he was sitting and walked over to the door to be escorted. The 2 guards inside quickly followed suit as to not let the prisoner out of sight. While passing by each other, the 2 exchanged a wink and smirk, and that went unnoticed by the guards around them. After watching the boy walk back the way he came, he turned on his heels and walked in the opposite. Sure, no one was around to see him. Stanford sent a text to someone filed under case news. We're in. Sent 5:06:23 a.m. There we go. So good story that so far. I'm liking the jail story there. That's pretty cool. Got a lot of comments. Man, our time is going so slow. Life is nothing. Life is meaningless without bacon. Hey, welcome back, Beanie. This is the product of too much NCIS and SWAT and criminal minds. Awesome. Call him 47. Why is he in jail? Welcome back. That's a good question. Arson. That's what. Well, yeah. Find out next chapter when I write it. Yeah, what Piper said. Arson. LOL. Hey, Chaminade. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Probably for helping Weird Megaton. Good game. No. BT equals BRB. Hope you're still alive when I'm back. Read more of my one-shots. That's a good idea. This is a human AU. None of that happened. My video story kind of is about Portal 2 written by a bot. I found it funny. You want to know why he's in jail? Yes. All right, here's another one by Noah. Let me read that one right quick, and then I think we'll go over to Beanie. Let me make sure that I think we'll be caught up there. Violet Uwu Snow. Okay. Let me type that in. So I'll be ready for it. All right. He stole the top hat. Oh no. Here we go. Here's Susie Leonard, the long haul. Day 1. Susie was feeling touch-starved in the kitchen. Leonard hadn't kissed her since the Vietnam. So she decided to give Leonard the night of his life. She sprung into action, going to nearly every shop in town buying dresses. Not that it mattered, because her malnourished-looking body was to think to show any curves. Leonard was wondering where Susie was. He wanted his steak dinner, but oh boy, was he going to get his steak dinner. Susie returned around 6 p.m. in a pretty red dress, showing off the little curves she had. Leonard was waiting on the couch watching steak dinner. Love it. Susie leaped onto Leonard seductively. In retaliation, Leonard threw her out the window and said, "I'm trying to watch my show." Susie had packed it so hard on the ground she was out cold, laying on the ground. Leonard really needed to take a piss around this time, so he pissed on Susie's unconscious corpse. His piss was burning hot, so hot, it burned a bit on Susie's skin, leaving several marks. Leonard went back in the house watching stick tunes all night long. Oh my goodness, that was fantastic, Noah. Oh my goodness. But all the ones you're reading in a private library. Okay, so Dipper is an undercover agent in the case of William Bill Cipher. Cipher's case is in the strangest they've seen. His family is murdered, with the Bill being the lead suspect in the case. Oh God, what is this? Why? Casually pissed on corpse. ... That was really good, Noah. That was very detailed, very... What the heck did I just read? That was good. That was really good. Nothing wrong with that. Hunter says 5. I'll make the next chapter. 5? 5? 5. 5. By the way, 5. Well... Alright, let me find beanies. Alright, so one-shots. Any particular one you want me to read? I didn't think I did the Fire Winnie. Is this a crush? Well, back to Wattpad. Yule cake. Go to one-shots and go to the next one after Fire. Alright. Oh yeah, straight face. Yeah, straight face. Alright, AN request open. You mean Marshbow? Maybe Piper's pulled up too, so I can read that one next. By the way, you don't have to read the song lyrics. Okay. But if you do, you can play this song. There we go. Sure, I don't remember writing Marshbow. Okay. I think I published this wrong. Warning, this has topics of death, no self-harm, and this is a human story. Hello, enjoy, you might cry. A little backstory on this if you're confused. This takes place during the season 1 finale, but without the other Mephone. Other Mephone equals red Mephone. Basically, if the other Mephone didn't exist in the show. The last challenge happens, and Taco tries to steal the million. Bo gets crazy again and knocks the million out of Taco's hands. Mephone 4 grabbing it and giving it to OJ. After a while of Taco and Bo's fighting, she just passes out / faints, almost dying. And that's where this one shot begins. I read... Oh, bracelety. Okay, I can switch over to that one. Bracelety. Is that one on here? Icelety? He had no evidence besides Cypher's strong hatred for his parents. The second lead they have is their family company, the Mindscape. The Mindscape is like a big company about tech and stuff like that. That's cool. Hey, BF, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. BF from Friday Night Funkin'. Nice. No POV. Marsh walked into the hospital. Bo was sadly close to dying, and she wanted to see her before she passed. Apple was right behind her. Marshy, what happens when you die? Apple asked, walking to the room Bo was in. They grow wings in a halo and go to heaven, Marsh replies. Apple is behind for her age, still learning about things on the way. She had a foster family and didn't go to school, but was taught her ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Both of the girls were at the door of Bo's room, and Apple softly knocked. Come in, the nurse called out, and Marsh opened the door. Bo was sitting in the hospital bed. She was wearing a pink hospital gown and had a pink bow in her hair. Earlier that day, during the finale, Bo almost died randomly. It might have been something with her going crazy, but they didn't know. Luckily, the ambulance got there quick and took her to the hospital. They didn't know she was causing this, so they couldn't help her that much. And she is sadly very young, 17 years old. Marsh walked over to the bed Bo was on and held Bo's hand gently. Apple was slowly walking in, observing everything around. Hey, I'm Marsh and Kamkyu. Sorry, Apple. Okay. Sorry, Apple. Bo said weakly. Apple sat down next to Marsh, and the nurse told them what happened. Marsh had tears in the corners of her blue eyes. Do people come back when they go to heaven, Marshy? Apple asked. Not always, Marsh replied with a sigh. Bo gave a little giggle. Sometimes they can come back as ghosts, Bo said. What are ghosts? Apple asked. She was very confused. Ghosts are see-through people with tails instead of legs from heaven who only some people can see. Bo replied, Wow, that's cool, but sad, Apple said. If you need me, press the button on the remote. The nurse said it as she walked out of the room. Marsh, Apple, I think I'm going to heaven soon, Bo said, sadly, not being able to talk that well. She had a breathing machine attached to her face and a heart monitor. The beeps were kind of slow. Marsh had tears running down her face, and Apple hugged her. I'm sorry, Bo. I wish you could live longer. You're missing out on the main years of your life. Marsh cried. It's fine. I'm happy you guys were here to make me happy and have fun with me all my life, Bo replied. The beeps got slower. But Bo, please stay with us, Marsh sobbed. Apple started crying too. Sorry, Marsh and Apple, Bo said weakly. Marsh held her hand a little tighter. Please don't go. I love you. Marsh sobbed more. I love you too. Bo breathed out, and the heart monitor flatlined. Bo, Marsh yelled. Bo, come back. That was the hardest she ever cried. Our lifelong friend was sadly gone. Apple pressed the button on the remote and comforted her until the nurse came back. Bo was now a ghost, trying to find where everyone was. It's been a week since her death. Finally, she found an abandoned mansion and stayed there, being lonely until Doe died. All the contestants went into the mansion for a challenge, and Marsh and Bo finally saw each other again. Insert the rest of the episode. After that, Marsh was missing Bo. She quit the show and went back to the mansion. Then Bo and Marsh talked to each other, and Bo said she possessed Apple. Insert rest of episode. Marsh felt sorry and invited Apple to the mansion. Apple accepted her invite and came with her to the mansion where they now stay. So, do you remember when I was dying I said I loved you, and then you said you'd love me too? Do you still love me? Bo said one day in a conversation with Marsh. Yes. Why? Marsh replied, blushing. Would you want to be my girlfriend? Bo asked. Happy tears were in the corner of Marsh's eyes. She wiped it away with a giggle. Yes, I'd love to, she said happily. The end. You guys didn't cry too much. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm previewing this, so tell me if there are any mistakes or anything. Bye. That's cool. Oh, what's going on? What's going on here? Sorry for not being in live streams. I traveled to a hotel and forgot my mobile, and I came back. Oh, that's all good. That's all good, BF. It's good to have you here. Except there's one thing that doesn't add up. Tad Strange. Who is he? He is Cypher's cousin. Strange is linked to the case with him being in town the day Cypher's parents were killed, but the police. Kumquat, hello, death, gay. Couldn't find any real link to Tad being a suspect, so he was left off without charge. Tad was the lead speaker at Cypher's parents' funeral when he was sentenced with 2 counts of manslaughter. LOL. Not gay as epic. The gay is dead. No, huh? No more pics, BF. No more BF Dad. No more BF Lemon Demon. Death, LOL. You either see Lemon X Straight face. Oh yeah, I got the straight face pulled up here. Alright. So I think we read the first chapter, didn't we? Yeah, I remember this one. So we go to chapter 2. Alright. I liked it. It was sad. It was sad, but it was really good too because you're able to make a good emotional story that played with emotions, and I don't know. It was a good story though. Very emotional. It made me cry. I'm gonna cry. I don't know why I wrote that. It's a good story. Count of premeditated murder. Although he was served a sentence, the main chief of police had a strange feeling that they got the case wrong. He sent it off to many other FBI and UCA around the. It's pretty good. Lovebird's Cafe should be a lot better than Straight Face. Gotcha. Definitely looking forward to that one too. All right, here's chapter 2 of Straight Face. He is not in love with his best friend. Alex grabbed all of his things quickly. He couldn't contain his excitement. He finally could see his best friend in person again after 2 years. The door flew open and Alex bolted out of the building. He entered his car and drove out. His brain was going everywhere thinking of what they'll get to do together. The clock on the radio said 12:03, just enough time to drive to the airport. Everything was dark. The only light was the car's headlights. Alex put on music on his phone. He didn't expect the radio to be playing anything new at the time. The distance between Alex and the airport wasn't far now, only a mile. A song he's never heard before started playing. Alex looked over to his phone to see what it was. Straight Face, Younger Hunger, and soon enough the lyrics started. Cool lyrics. Alex was reminded of him getting flustered the night before. His face became warm and red again. Why does every little thing remind me of him? He groaned. I'm really hoping he doesn't say anything about this. Despite getting mad over the song, he let it continue. I'm just happy. I'm just excited to see him. Nothing less, nothing more, he reminded himself. Some of the lyrics stuck with him. When he thought about them, he thought of Elijah. Oh, wait, is Beanie leaving? Oh, see you, Beanie. Appreciate you joining in. Hope you have an awesome night. Good stories, by the way. Me. No one can find the missing key. That's when the case was delivered to its last hope. 16 months later, the case was given to the SSD. Look at my notebook once. Okay. Yeah, appreciate you joining in, Beanie. Hope you have a great night. Alright. Thought of Elijah. He is really sweet, Alex mumbled, just like lemonade. He shivered and got goosebumps. I'm almost there. Don't need to worry about a song's lyrics. The plane was quiet. Every passenger was asleep except for Alex. He was too happy to sleep, so instead he stared out the window, looking at the plane's wing ripping through the clouds. Everything was peaceful until he remembered the call. He placed his hand on his face. It was warm again. Alex was relieved now the other passengers were awake to see him. Not again, he mumbled. I am not in love with my best friend. I am not in love with my best friend. I'm not in love with my best friend. He repeated these words to himself. Alex rubbed his eyes. Alex rubbed his eyes. Late at night is when random thoughts will force themselves into his head. It's just those late night thoughts. They mean nothing. Nothing at all, right? Alex was woken up by the sound of the plane landing. He stretched and got out of his seat. The sun only started to peek out from the trees. The dark skies started to be corrupted by the sun's light. The airport was bustling with travelers, and Alex was merely trying to not to get trampled. After going through the crowds of people, he found a place he could message Elijah. I'm here now. Oh wow, that was quicker than I expected. LOL. I'll be there as soon as I can. Alex rested his phone on his thigh and stared around. Another rush of happiness and excitement went through him. Alex looked down at his hand. Does he want to try it again? He decided not to. It'll just ruin his excitement. His phone buzzed twice, and he picked it up to see more messages from Elijah. Alex, I'm at the front door. Sorry, Caps, but I'm at the airport. Alex giggled at the message and got together his luggage. The crowds have somewhat disappeared to where Alex could get through into the front door with ease. In the distance, he saw Elijah at the front looking around like a puppy searching for its mom. He snuck up on his friend and grabbed him by the shoulder. Elijah whipped around with wide eyes with his hand balled up in a fist. Calm down, it's only me, Alex laughed. Elijah blinked. I'm in a place I barely go to, of course. I'm in a place I barely go to. Of course, I'm gonna punch someone who grabs my shoulder like that. Alex shrugged. We shouldn't leave. We should leave before you knock someone's teeth out. Elijah rolled his eyes, and they both left. The car's heat was on. Alex wanted to desperately hide the fact that he was constantly blushing when being around or even thinking about Elijah. Alex looked over at Elijah, who didn't seem to notice him. Should I talk to him about it? He thought. He sighed. It couldn't hurt. He shook Elijah's shoulder to get his attention. He looked over at Alex's nervous face. What's wrong? Elijah asked. I wanted to get something off my chest. Oh, go on. I'm listening. I think I'm in love with someone who doesn't like me, or guys at all. Why do you think that? I don't know. It's just that he has never shown any attraction towards the same gender. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he just hasn't come out yet. Maybe, but what about him liking me? You gotta go for it. Scary, I know, but sometimes you have to. Alex nodded. He sunk back into his seat and stared out the window. Of course, he felt bad for lying, but it was for the sake of keeping the secret. Alex didn't want to believe it. He's not in love with Elijah. He is not in love with Elijah. He is not in love with his best friend. That's a cool story. Really, like that it's really building up to, following chapters and stuff. Bye beanie. Whee! That's right! It's getting good. Can't find it. Got the SSD part for now. Oh, okay. Anyway, Stanford Pines, not Forrester. They are the same person. Gets the case, and there is only one way to figure out what's missing. He gets his undercover team, but someone is missing. Ringo, whee! Yeah, everyone's like, Alright, what do we have here? Oh, I see that. No, I see that. Yeah, let me get that. Let me get that one up. I'll read that one right quick. Probably start winding it down here soon, but let me read that one. All right. All right. Susie awoke. By the way, everyone, this is the Leonard Susie story again. The chapter 2 of it. Susie awoke that more with a toxic piss smell in her body, still in a pool of her blood, which most of it was licked up by their nephews because Leonard didn't allow them to drink water on days that ended. Why? Susie was sad, still not getting touched. She walked back into the house in slight pain from all the cut wounds. She was greeted with a loud shout from Leonard. Hey, get back in the kitchen, cook my steak. I'm going to powder this pink Disney princess knife into your asshole. Susie went to cook the steak while Leonard watched. Leonard had developed a deduction system. Every time she messed up, he'd deduct the point. At the point amount reached zero, he'd cover her in bread, push her into a lake, and let the ducks have eaten in 69 years feast on her. She's surprisingly still alive. Well, this time, instead of regular bread, it was Coke powdered bread. Why did Susie deserve such a punishment, you may ask? She misaligned the steak. Hold on. 0.000000.0001. A punishment, you may ask? 0.1 inches away from its original position. So Susie was attacked and ravaged by scary birds. Well, Leonard drank too much of Susie's blood, so he pissed into the lake, killing every bird, making Susie black out again. That piss is so MLG. Fall asleep on a bench. Godspeed, you magnificent Leonard. What the heck, Noah? Scary birds. Hey, welcome to the stream, Rega. I've been reading them from Wattpad, but you can send them in Discord, chat, any of them. Hey there, Emmy. Welcome to the stream. Sure, you can tell me a story. From the team might not be a good idea. The right man for the job. Depperson, an undercover agent, he just writes up the cases, but he knows And yeah, about the case like these. It's spicy. I never thought I'd see the day when people started writing stick tunes fan fiction, but I am all for it. I'm loving it. Serotonin, scary birds. I made the most random story. I sent in stories. All right, can I tell a story here? Sure thing, Rega. I'll read your story. Let me get Tubi's. Tubi just sent one in. All right. Should be up here. Copy. Paste. There we go. Alright, so this one's called A Story, Chapter 1, Story. Hunter's reading stories to his little babies he calls amazing people when suddenly Hunty appears out of thin air. Stick Jr. came in the room and said, Hunter, I would like to consume a type of food with high sugar and fat. Hunty said, no, food is bad. Out of nowhere, Kira appears for whatever reason and sleeps. Hunter is shook that he decided to put on 1 million top hats and cry himself to sleep. Now Hunty is sad because Hunter is sad and everyone is sad and lived happily ever after until nothing happened. What? What just happened? Yeah, Piper, you should totally do that. That would be cool. I would love an actual Stick Tunes fan fiction. Dipper would need training to fit in. Boom, now he gets trained. Okay, so now Dipper has to get Cypher to tell him what's missing. They needed it to make an alibi for Dipper to get into the certain prison. Wait, what? I don't know. All right, Emmy says, once I had this dog, which used to be like my mom, because when my mom was busy and doing something like cooking, I was outside playing with the dog, and she treated me like I was her son. Oh, that's so cute. Cute dog. All right, Rega says, so me and my brother was bad children. Like I was so ignorant. So when me and my brother was going to a beach with my family, we found a cosplayer who was cosplaying a Spider-Man. I think he worked there. Oh, cool. Spider-Man at the beach does whatever he feels like. That's a cool one. You've all got some amazing stories. It kind of is. I should have brought some water in here before I started the live stream. I'll remember that next time. Gonna give you a sneak peek on Chapter 3. Leonard passes on Susie so spicy. Her skin starts burning off. That sounds like the kind of stuff I write in AI Dungeon. That's incredible. People are writing Stick Tunes fan fiction.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To his little babies, he calls amazing people when suddenly Hunty appears out of thin air. Stick Jr. came into the room and said, Hunter, I would like to consume a type of food with high sugar and fat. Hunty said, no, bad food is bad. Out of nowhere, Kira appears for whatever reasons and slaps.
Yeah, I got stuck on that one too.
Hunter is shook that he decided to put on 1 million top hats and cry himself to sleep. Now Hunty is sad. Because Hunter is sad and everyone is sad and ended happily ever after until nothing happened.
It's a good story, right?
Well, it sounds very sad.
Well, yeah. It did say happily ever after.
I noticed that part. It should have been sadly ever after.
So me, gonna give you okay. So me and my brother have an idea to slap his butt, and then we did slap his butt. He has a toy sword and threatened me with it and slashed his neck and pointed it at us. Oh, shoot. So they get together, cases that have gone dead, and edit them enough to make it believable. This took about a year, so Bill has been in prison for 2 years about... Ooh, wait, me? Yeah, you, Kira. Still got to redesign Bitch and Susie. Yeah, absolutely. Just saw Hunter's neck. Oh, no. Thank you, Noah. Thank you. I just chose the first person that came into my head. Oh, that's cool. So that's all the plot you get. Kitty cat. Now I miss her. She died when I was 4 or 5. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. JK, there's more. You! Alright, what story are we reading next? Should we go back to Straight face. That was the weirdest experience with a cosplayer worker ever. Bad Spider-Man. Bad. Straight face. You. Okay, so Bill's sentence is like 20 years. Now I have 3 Chihuahuas. Ooh, Chihuahuas are awesome. I like Chiweenies too. The Chihuahua, Dachshund, Dachshund, some mix. Those are cool too. But they have a lot of attitude though. The even weirder thing is the Spider-Man was fat. That's cool. Peter Parker, more like Peter Porker. All right. Here's chapter 3 of Straight Face by Piper. Chapter 3, a playlist. Elijah was fast asleep while Alex was downstairs. He couldn't sleep. This time because he was contemplating, is he actually in love with Elijah? He wanted to go to bed, but his brain didn't allow him. Alex sighed. I'll just listen to music. That'll be a good distraction. Scrolling through playlists, he found one playlist that caught his attention. A playlist made completely generated by a bot. Just because he listened to one song, Straight Face. Looking through the playlist, it was all entirely love songs. Golden by Harry Styles. Cliché by XMX Tune. Give Me Love by Joji. Heat Waves by Glass Animals. Out of My League by Fitz and the Tantrums. Freckles by Curtis Waters. Electric Love by Bjorns. Pleaser by Wallows. It went on and on. Listening to the playlist gave him the same thoughts and feelings as when he listened to Straight Face. There were 2 voices yelling at him, one saying, "You're in love, stop denying it," and another, "You're not in love, this is merely a close friendship." Alex held his head in his hands. He was so confused and overwhelmed. "I'm not in love with Elijah." It started to sound like, "I don't want to be in love with Elijah." "I don't know," he whispered to himself. "I don't know if I am in love." Alex stared at the ceiling until he eventually shut his eyes and fell asleep. Hunter, imagine if you do a stream that everyone likes on April Fools, but you just keep it on streaming starting soon for the whole stream. That's a good idea. Yeah, April Fools is right around the corner too. We might do that. Bill is 19 when he is put in jail. 23 when Dipper is there, and Dipper is 21. Not gonna lie, I'd like to be in your streams. Oh, thank you, Emmy. It's good to have you here. I'd like to have you in here too. I have another weird story, which is actually, I don't know, it's weird. Dipper gains Bill's trust. Plot happens, and they end up falling in love. Jake, cool. Alex's eyes opened and stretched. He noticed a blanket was over him. I didn't put this over me, he thought. It must have been Elijah or Ethan, but he preferred if it was Elijah. His face became red again. I have to stop thinking about him all the time. His head shot up from the sound of someone walking into the room. He turned towards the arch that leads into the living room. To his relief, it was Ethan. He started laughing at Alex. What are you? What's so funny?" Alex stuttered. "Why are you on the floor?" Ethan asked. Alex blinked and looked at where he was. How did he not notice he wasn't in the chair? Was he that distracted by even the thought of Elijah? Ethan stopped laughing, gave a curious look. What he asked next made Alex freeze. "Why is your face red?" He repeated a bunch of uhs and ums without an answer. Ethan raised an eyebrow. "Is it something you don't want to tell me about?" Alex opened his mouth to speak and shut it. He may have told Elijah, but he was vague about it. He wanted to tell someone how he was really feeling. "Yeah, I do," he responded. Ethan walked over, pulled him up, and brought Alex to his room. "So what's the secret?" he asked while petting Rudy. Alex shuffled nervously. "Do you promise not to tell anyone, especially one specific person?" Ethan nodded, and Alex continued. "So, your brother Elijah, I think I might be..." His voice trailed off. "Come on, continue," Ethan insisted, snapping Alex back. Alex breathed it in and dropped it on Ethan. "I think I might be in love with Elijah, but I'm not 100% sure." Ethan's eyes widened. "Well," he started, "not what I expected, but I do have good news for you if you're actually in love with him." Alex looked over at Ethan. He continued, "There's a high chance Elijah likes you back." A rush of happiness hit Alex like a wave. "Really? Did he tell you? Is he in a similar situation like me?" "Well, no, but I would not be surprised if he was bisexual. I can't recall one conversation we've had with some other people where he doesn't mention you. He could write a whole essay about you. Aw. You're kidding, right? Nope, I think you have luck with him. But how do I tell him? I've never asked a friend. Well, if you're too nervous to do it, then I can give you some advice and the chance to ask him. How do you know you're? How do I know you're not just going to screw everything up? Alex, I only bully my brother. Uh, Alex shrugged. Fair point. Ethan was about to continue before Elijah blasted through the door. I heard something about me, he tiredly shouted. Oh, finally, you're awake, Ethan pestered. Elijah glared at him. What do you mean, finally? It's 1:34. In the morning? PM, Elijah. It's PM. How? It's brighter than you are. Elijah gave an angry defeat look. Shut up, he yelled as he stormed out of the room. Don't worry about him. He's short, so he has a lot of bottled up anger inside him. Ethan joked. Alex laughed. I feel really bad for laughing, he said with a slight guilt. Why would you? Oh, right. Ethan stopped. He got closer to Alex in case Elijah could still hear him. When's a good time we can talk so I can help you out with asking Elijah? Ethan whispered. Anytime that you're free. I don't have many things to do, especially recently. Ethan nodded. He got back up and left the room to leave Alex alone. Maybe he was in love with Elijah. The thought of holding him and just being happy with him made him overly happy, more than a friendship kind of happy. Alex was given the same song from the car ride. He listened to it again and again and again. There was something about Street Face that made him think of him and Elijah, and only him and Elijah. He sat there listening to the song and daydreamed for a good few minutes. Alex's head was pulled out of the clouds when his phone started buzzing. He picked it up and looked at who was calling. Ethan. He answered. Hey, are you ready yet? Ethan asked. Oh, yeah. Where are we meeting up? Alex questioned. Ethan was silent as he thought. We can go walk as we walk. We can go walk as we talk to each other. Okay, Ethan suggested. And since fall just started, we won't have much trouble walking around. That does sound like a good idea. I'll meet you outside, Alex said goodbye and hung up. All right. So we'll dipper. Okay, read that. That's it. Gotcha. All right. So Rega says the story. I was a 4th grader. Then I actually got really stressed from getting annoyed from other student. After that, started hitting people who was getting near me, and then everyone took notice and ran out of class with their bags. Even the teacher ran. Oh wow. You've neatly been streaming for 2 hours. Your voice must be very tired or something like that. Yeah, I may have to play some Rec Room. You have to take a break and do some Rec Room. Then go get a bottle of water. Rega says, I was still mad, and then I ate my chips on top of the table. Then everybody laughed, which made me even more mad. Then I was not stressed anymore because it's time to go to the cafeteria everyone avoided. Gay people? Me? Gay people? Everyone avoided me? Okay, gotcha. You know, just tell them to be like, hey, these are my chips. You can all just go somewhere else. Good stories, by the way. Both Raya, that's a good story, and Piper. Still really loving the story here. What chapter are we on? Chapter 3. Still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chapters, and then end of story. Really good story, by the way. I'm liking this. See you, Rega. Appreciate you joining in. BRB. Take your time. Okay, so I found out my friends are like 11 and 12. And I said I was the oldest, me being 14, and not use the emoji. Oh no. I might accidentally make my Wattpad into an Elijah Alex account because comfort ship. There you go. I don't know when Forrest will be here. That's all right. Yeah, I think I might take a short break, go get some water, and then we'll come back and may do some Rec Room or something like that, and then maybe come back here, read some more stories. I'm gonna do that. Yes. All right. Yeah, I'll be right back, everyone. You're all amazing, and I'll see you in just a few minutes. Let me find. There it is. All right, hey there, everyone. I'm back. Hope you're all having a fantastic day still. Um, Caught up on comments here. Forest because, yeah. I'm got no problem waiting for them. Excited. And always wanted to play Rec Room with Hunter, and now I'll be able to. Yes. Oh, Forrest is here. Wait, is he still here? Emoji. Scree, Hunter, get back here. Yeah, Forrest, yay! All right. Yeah, we can for sure read Forrest's story. Grim is free, and yeah. If he's here, I'll go ahead and read his story, and then we'll go to Rec Room. I'll probably just do Rec Room for the rest of the stream. Oh, hey, 26 Cuts posted a story, too. Yeah, Rec Room's pretty fun. It's kind of like a hangout game, plus... yeah, I thought I did. They, them. Rec Room's fun, though. They got paintball, laser tag. A lot of cool stuff there. Let me find it. Let me find theirs. Hi, Tubi! Paintball's fun. Yeah, paintball in that game is fun. You had to capture the flag kind of thing. That was cool. Alright, so no matter what. Alright, 26 Cuts as a short one. I'll go ahead and read this one right quick. Mommy told me never to go in the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. Kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. I didn't see a puppy, and then Mommy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me. Mommy had never yelled at me before, and it made me sad, and I cried. Then Mommy told me never to go into the basement again, and she gave me a cookie. That made me feel better, so I didn't ask her why the boy in the basement was making noises like a puppy, or why he had no hands or feet. Whoa! Whoa, dude! Dang! That plot twist! Wait until the last sentence for that plot twist. Whoa! My tea got warm. Wait. Oh yeah, sweet tea. I was like, wait, tea being warm, is that a... Yeah. Alright, I got the link. No matter what. Let me get it pulled up here. The dog is a paid actor. Daddy shark doo 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 doo. Oh, it's still hot. Get some hot chocolate here. Soothe the throat. That goes right there. Weird Mageddon. Just kind of skimming through the story here. I like it so far. Ashton, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Hey there, Butter. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Hope you're having a great day. Been reading some stories here. Even had a couple of Stick Tunes fan fictions here. They're pretty interesting. Got 9 awesome people watching. 15 awesome likes. You're all amazing. Fantastic. Oh, 16. Awesome. Let me refresh the stream. I go as Max, but I can't hear what you're saying, but okay. Alright. Let me check on that. No dislikes. Yes. Hellos. There we go. Do 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 do. See. It's playing up at the worst. Oh, sorry, Tubi. Hey, when that kind of thing happens. Got Rec Room pulled up and ready to go. Just waiting to see if Forrest is here for the story. Story. Do 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 do. That hot chocolate is still very hot. All right, Forrest is here. Awesome. Welcome, Forrest. Good to have you here. 1 dislike. What the? Scree! All right. Here, I'll go ahead and get started with this one. Dislike, no. All right, this one's called No Matter What by the Forest Dog. Even after they found him, they told Mabel he wouldn't be the same again. Not now, not ever. That whatever that thing was, it wasn't her twin. And maybe they were right. She didn't want to accept that he might be gone. You're not Dipper, but I'll get him back. Weird Mageddon AU. Now multi-chapter because, I mean, why not? Cool. And so that was the summary. Here's the story. Yeah, dragon. Alright. It had been a few years since the rift had broken open. A few years since Weird Mageddon had been unleashed. A few years since the movement to take back Gravity Falls failed and the resistance, along with the people who were frozen in Bill's pyramid, were forced to retreat. A few years since they had cleared out the UFO in Gravity Falls and settled there. A few years since I'm liking this so far. Really loving the build up. Tree Man, welcome back. No, don't finish that sentence, Mabel thought to herself. Tearing herself out of her mind, she gazed around at the pine forest. The trees still looked somewhat how they did before the weirdness happened. Before Bill happened, she let out a half-stifled sigh before glancing down at her watch around her wrist. She tensed up, her eyes widening. It was around 11:54. Another weirdness wave was scheduled for 12. Shoot, she thought. This is what I get for getting lost in my thoughts. Grunkle Ford and Fiddle Ford, along with some help from Dipper, had figured out a way to give, for the most part, freakishly accurate predictions for when any weirdness wave would happen. The Resistance's UFO base had been protected from such waves by unicorn hair magic, which the unicorns had given away just because of the dire circumstances. That's awesome. It was a good thing they had too, because Bill had decided to take more extreme measures when it came to the weirdness waves. Gone were the days when a wave could have just turned you into a chair or something like that. Now, if you were an unlucky soul who just happened to be caught in such a wave, you'd be transformed into something much worse. A demon. A demon without a scrap of sanity left, without any inner resemblance of who they might have been before. A demon incapable of any thought other than kill. They all looked the same. Their eyes changed color in favor of blood red crimson or a sickly yellow, but without pupils. Sharper teeth? Check. Claws? Check. Demonic wings? Check. Ford, Fiddleford, and Dipper had tried to make some kind of cure for this sort of transformation, trying to fashion one from the same unicorn hair that protected the base, but there was no such luck yet, and either way, there were some complications, for lack of a better word. I said, don't think about that. Mabel reprimanded herself. She arrived at the base of the hill, or rather the top of the UFO. The 15-year-old began climbing, and though it wasn't very steep, it still stole some of her energy. She checked her watch again, 11:57. Maybe she could get back before she got demonetized. Mabel reached for the demonized. I was thinking YouTube. Before she got demonized, not demonetized. Mabel reached for the walkie-talkie attached to her belt, about to tell someone that she was about to reach the entrance and to let her in. But before she could, it had already crackled to life. Words started to form on the other end. She recognized it as Grunkle Stan's voice. "Pumpkin, where are ya? You know one of those weird waves are about to go over." She unclipped the radio from her belt, holding it to her mouth. "Yeah, I'm climbing up now. Can you get someone to open the hatch on it? Oh, and by the way, you might want to hurry." Yeah, I know. Because the wave and stuff, she started, but was cut off. That too, but Mabel, one of the groups who sent out earlier, came back. So, she asked, exasperated. She guessed it was good that they were all saved, but why didn't she need to hurry for that? Mabel, they found him. Her heart skipped a beat, and her breath caught in her throat. It couldn't be. This had to be some kind of sick joke. He couldn't. Could it be possible? Could they have really found him? They found him? Like, him? Yes, Mabel. Who else would it be? Mabel couldn't speak for a long moment, the radio trembling in her shaking hands. I'm coming. She didn't listen for a response. She was already racing up the hill, her heart still pounding in her chest, ignoring the far-off screeches of the humans turned demon. Mabel practically slid into her room, her eyes filled with hope. They found him? She asked, trying to keep the desperation out of her voice. Ford turned around to face her, nodding his confirmation. Mabel turned her head to look at a steel door on the other side of the room. It had been surprisingly easy to remodel the UFO to fit their needs. From the other side, she could hear muffled growling, somehow loud enough to be heard through the steel. Her breathing was slow, yet her heart beat fast. "Can I go in?" she asked. Ford glanced at the door, a small frown on his face. "I'm not sure if that's a great idea." "Why? You know he's not going to be the same, right?" Ford interrupted her. "Not now, not ever. I know that you, me, and Stan want to believe that he'll be fine, but you have to remember that." He sighed, taking off his glasses to rub his eyelids as his eyes grew misty. "Mabel, that's not your brother anymore." Mabel swung her legs, sitting on a chair by the wall. The 13-year-old had a soft smile on her face, holding a walkie-talkie in both hands. "So, Dip-Dop, how's the outside world?" she asked. She could practically hear her twins shrugging from the other end. "Still apocalyptic," he answered. "But I mean, other than that, I guess it's okay. I wish I could be out there instead of stuck in this boring UFO. Well, I wish I could have stayed back at base. I guess we don't get what we want, huh?" Came his good-humored reply. It was a mystery as to how the two twins could keep on messing around in the end of the world. "See any deer in the forest?" Mabel asked. "No, even if I did, they'd probably be demons or something." "What would a demon deer look like?" Mabel mused. "Good question. But so you haven't seen any deer? You seen any unicorns yet?" Dipper had been sent out to try to find any remaining unicorns. They needed more hair, as the unicorns back at the UFO didn't have any more to give. They had to use a lot of hair. "Honestly, I don't know if there's any left." He trailed off, and Mabel was left to wonder why. She was about to ask, but before she could, he spoke again. His voice was shaking when he did. "Mabel, they said the next wave could be in 2 hours, right?" Yeah, Mabel stammered, not liking the fear in his tone. "Okay, don't panic, but I think the prediction might have been about 2 hours off." "What do you mean?" She didn't get a response. The radio turned to static, which tempted her to cover her ears, but she couldn't. Her eyes widened as she stared at the radio. Dipper? She asked through the static. She could hear the radio coming back to life on the other end. She desperately pleaded for him to say something, for him to be alright. And, oh gosh, is he okay? She thought. On the other end, half consumed by the static, she could hear an unearthly growl before everything went silent. Mabel didn't care if Ford told her that it wasn't her brother anymore. She didn't care if Ford told her it wasn't a good idea to go in, not because it was dangerous, but more so for her own sanity. She didn't care. All she cared about was that he was here. Surprisingly, Ford didn't stop her when she pushed past him and entered the code to walk into the room where the growling was coming from. She shut the door behind her, and steeling herself mentally for what she was about to see, she turned around. The lights in the room were dim, but not so dark that she couldn't see to the other corner in the room. There was a figure pacing in the darkness, crimson eyes flashing in the darkness. She could see the muzzle latched onto his face, hardly muffling the loud and wolfish growls he was emitting. Shackles locked around his neck and connected by a chain to the wall. The only thing between the demon and Mabel, who could easily be killed if not for it. Already, she hated having to treat him like this, like he was some sort of wild and out-of-control animal, even if he kind of was. She could already feel tears clouding her gaze, but she wiped them away with the sleeve of her sweater. The demon must have finally realized she was there, because even though he didn't have pupils, she could still see his red gaze trained on her, and she could hear the growling getting lower and more threatening. "Come on," she murmured, her breath hitching. "Come on, Dipper, this isn't you." Dipper, or at least what was left of him inside, unfurled his wings from his back, struggling against the chain. The growling had stopped, replaced by a quiet yet high-pitched chittering that did nothing to reassure Mabel in any way. She took a step forward, although making sure not to get too close to the point that she might be at risk. "Come on, do you even know it's me? Can you understand me?" Then the chittering stopped before a short silence ensued. He was still tugging at the chain, but now instead of crowing or chittering, she could hear what sounded like a voice, half silenced by the muzzle. Her throat dry, she reached forward with shaking hands. She was surprised that he didn't try to attack her or claw her while she was unlatching the muzzle. With a final click, it came off, and she pulled it back from his face. He was breathing heavily, and for a moment he scanned her up and down with his strangely colored eyes. Then, baring sharp teeth, he let out another loud growl, and Mabel had to jump back as he attempted to slice her with knife-sharp claws. Frustration was painted across his face, along with blind rage. She thought she had been imagining it when she heard him speak, and her heart sank into her chest, except he had, and he did again, but it did nothing to ease the pain in her heart. His voice was twisted and distorted, nothing like his own, which, even though Mabel hadn't heard his in 2 years, she knew it didn't sound like this. He only roared one word loud enough to shake the walls of the room, and one word that diminished any hope that Dipper was still in there somewhere. "Kill!" He wanted to kill her. That was all he could think of now. His mind was warped beyond recognition, and it was at this moment when Mabel realized that Ford had been right. This wasn't her brother anymore. This wasn't Dipper. Whatever he was, he finally seemed to realize that it was useless trying to pull against the chain. He stopped tugging and sat pacing the corner, eyes still sparkling with hatred. "You're not Dipper," she murmured, tears running down her cheeks, "but..." Her eyes wavered over the demon, and her heartbeat steadied. "But I'll get him back. Whatever it took, whoever she had to convince, no matter the risk she'd have to take, she would get her twin back, no matter what." That was a really good story. I loved it. Awesome job, Forest Dog. Kira, you were right. I loved it. That's a really, really good story there. See, Emmy, appreciate you joining in. I hope you have an awesome day. Let me scroll up and read the comments. Finally back. Welcome back, Tree Man. Hello, Tree Man. My grandparents are listening to Hell's Kitchen on max volume. What the? Back. I took a shower while jamming to Soft Fuzzy Man by Lemon Demon. What did I miss? Hell's Kitchen reference? F off, you donut donkey. Look at it. Piper. Or Stick Jr. Piper. Hunter's reading Forest Epic. Forest Fic. I didn't hear Stick Jr. Are you still doing record? Yeah. What's it about? I do piano, guitar, wait, BRB, Piper. Gaming chair. Oh, yeah, yeah. After they found him, they told Mabel he wouldn't be the same again. Now, not ever. The thing was, it was her twin. Maybe they were right. She just didn't want to accept that he might. I'm not Dipper, but I'll get him back. We're getting now multi-chatter because. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Very cool. Forest Rights Warrior fix. If you want to read those, maybe Piper. Yeah. Well, I'm still yelling PRB, bros. Sure if you answered, but are you. Yeah, still doing Rec Room. Here's my yell. This part is cool. All right. We're at the second chapter yet, but it's definitely my favorites now. I'm gonna go, but yeah, I'm still doing Rec Room. Yeah. Really like. That's a really good story. I start working on the Stick Tunes fic. It's called Stalking Bitch. I love the title. Looking forward to that one for sure. Same here. Yeah, I'm hooked on it. There's more chapters. Oh, sweet. 9 chapters. Ooh, part 1, so it's still going too. But if your thoughts, that's cool. I don't know if I. All right. Now I'm gonna make sure I log in and give Forrest a follow. That's a good story. Vic is like, you read me now, and now this bitch's name B, or is it something else? You can just go with B. I mean, it's based on my grandparents' neighbor, and they always called her bitch. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and do some rec room. Let me check the Discord, see if anyone else sent a story in. No? Alright. Same here, Tubi. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Let me get pulled up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stories. Like I said, we're probably going to do some rec room now. You're more than welcome to join us if you want to. It's free to play. You can download it from Steam, hop on there. I think it might be on mobile too. I'm going to flip it over here once it loads in. It's still loading. I'm just going to switch it. There we go. It's still loading. Still loading. Still loading. Want to do a 1v1 laser tag game? Sure. Title's memorable, but also is really straightforward. You know, I've been in the Sticktunes fam since early November, and I'll have to get you the video, Kira. That's a really old Sticktunes. It's one I'd probably probably develop a little bit further, but yeah, haven't done anything with bitch in a while. I'll have to see if I can find it. It's an old one. Chapter 1, the first chapter. Love it. So sarcastic. Let me go to the gigantic Sticktunes playlist. The other substitute teacher, fair name Larry, an awesome day, crappy video. Ah, here it is. Bad Neighbors. Bring back bitch. Bring back bitch. I don't know how I come up with them, but I always name my fics first and I have trouble with the title of the chapters. It's alright, I like it. Actually, I might actually make that the title for the first chapter. The title is straightforward, so the first chapter might as well be 2. Next chapter name for Toten is planned parties and planned returns. 6 hasn't been named yet since I'm still trying to get the plot all together for Forest. Gotcha. All right, so yeah, we're in. Oh, hey, I got a present. I'm level 12 now. What's glasses? I got some glasses. I'm gonna throw them on the floor. Items saved. Alright. So Tubi said, I think Tubi said there's something you can get for getting a basketball in the basketball goal. No, give me that. No, I don't want. No, I don't want that. I want this. By the way, I should have an Oculus Quest 2 coming in soon, so I'll actually be able to do this in VR, and then I'll just have to like figure out how to stream stuff in VR. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, get in there. Did I get it? It made a sound. It made a sound. It made a sound. Where did? Okay, where did it go? Oh, it spawned right back in here. Yeah, can I? No. No. No, I didn't mean to. No. Hey there, Jethro. Yeah, I just finished reading stories. I'm doing a little bit of Rec Room now. I'm gonna design Bitch, Susie, and Leonard, though. Definitely keeping Bitch's ginger hair. Oh, for sure. Grandma will not like Bitch at all. I go to messages and notifications to join. Alright. The Spartans are going to... Yes! Actually went in. Alright, did I get a prize? Oh, a prize. Hello! By the way, one of the best things about this game, you can point at stuff. Hey, Tubi has invited you to play with them. Yes. We're ready to start. Okay. Before I get too much further, let me go ahead and get the link to Rec Room since it's free. Go for it, make her tall. There we go. Cool. Hey, Medaf, welcome to the stream. Sure thing. Yeah, we actually just finished up writing the stories, but if you want to send one in, before I end the stream, I may go ahead and read it. Yeah, we read a whole bunch of stories. Just taking a little Rec Room break. Playing a little bit of laser tag here. Yeah, didn't make it. No, get in. Okay, this works. Wait, those are my bots. There's Tubi. I feel like Tubi can see me, but I can't see him. Oh my gosh, he found me. He found me. I don't know where he is, but he found me. Oh, here we go. Let me run toward the enemy's side for protection. Jetty boy! I need to find a place to turn the sound down here. Alright. You got options. Ambiences. Sounds. There you go. There we go. Well, now it's too quiet. I'm gonna die, but hold on. That should work. We're actually playing Among Us VR earlier in VR chat. That was fun. It was like 3D Among Us. It was actually pretty detailed too. Where are you, Tubi? Ooh, power weapons. I need one of those. Tubi. There he is! You're going down, Tubi! You're going... Okay, he's gonna kill me. I need the... If I get... I need... No! Tag my... I killed myself! What the... Alright, man, cool. Yeah, we've had some pretty crazy stories today. Someone... Leonard murdering Susie, then peeing on her corpse, so... You know, we're all good with weirdness here. I see you, Tubi! Keep forgetting how to reload. Die, Tubi! Die! He's so close. Oh, I got him. He almost got me, though. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it out or not. Oh, he's got a cool weapon. All right, I'm going to drop this one and take his. Oh, a laser shotgun. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm totally taking this. There he is. Reload! There we go. Ooh, is that a cool burst gun? Which one do I want? I think I'll stick with shotgun. You can't reload if you're holding two guns, so I guess I'll drop this one. Bad bot. Is that two? No, that's not two. Wait! Tubi! He shot me in the back of the head! Jeffley, he might have. Just came in because I was looking at fanfiction content. Didn't expect anything like that. Watch the beginning of the stream, the Susie story sometime. Alright. Don't know why, but I'm so fascinated by a stick figure named Bitch. That just goes bitch, but yeah. Yeah, kind of based off the Roadrunner from Looney Tunes. Meep. And says, bitch. Yeah. I'll definitely have to do more with her. I didn't really expect anyone to like her that much, but maybe green. Doesn't green usually go with red? With that. Hey, a grenade! All right, Tubi, where are you? I got something for you, Tubi. There's the power weapon. Should be over here soon, right? Come out wherever you are. I think I saw him over there. Is that a bot? Tubi. Someone's shooting at me from... Oh, that's a bot. I'm gonna kill them anyway. I could really use a power weapon right now. A shotgun was handy. Who's shooting at me? Was that you? There he is. Oh, he got me. Black like the color of her soul. That works. JK. Has anyone ever heard of Tale of Immortal? It's this Chinese strategy game, which is its developer's first one that now has a current player count rivaling GTA 5. Hope to have a similar success story. I feel like sounds familiar. I don't think I played it, but it sounds familiar. Sure. Making her pretty because I'm a raging homosexual. Awesome. I just got shot in the back. I thought I got shot in the back. Who is shooting me? Power weapons. I need them. I need one. There he is. That's my power weapon. Tubi! Oh! I don't know what he picked. That must be the railgun. Making an English translation someday, but it's not ready now. Aw. Wait, I need to make a Kirachu right now. Yes, Kirachu. Okay. Alright, have fun, Kira. Looking forward to that for sure. Got 6 awesome people watching right now. 16 awesome likes. You're all amazing. By the way, a link to the game is in the pinned comment. I'll take you to the website. The game's on it's on the Apple Store, it's on PlayStation, PC, it's on a lot of stuff. You guys want to join in with us? Completely free. A lot of player-generated content too, kind of like Roblox. Ooh, that was a good hit. Toby, slow it! Oh, I got his health so low, and then it's like, I don't care. I'm gonna kill a hunter. That's a mean-looking bot right there. A lot of health, too. I'll waste all my energy killing... Ah, elite bot. Okay, so, yeah, I was meant to have more health than the other ones. Alright, I gotta take cover somewhere. Hair, how long? Short. About shoulder length. I have Linux and it's not compatible. Aw, that sucks. 10 seconds remaining. Oh, I'm losing. That's what every guy wants to hear. Hey, you're Toby! I'm taking your gun again. And round's over.
Good game.
Good game. Yes, I agree. I wonder if they have the cooking one on here. VRChat had a cooking one that was really fun. Like I don't know if any of you ever played Overcooked. It was like you could you joined in and you try to get the orders out as quickly as possible. So like so like one of us was over making burgers and one was at the cutting station. I was over at the fridge. You pull out the cheese and drag it over. I was just tossing cheese across. I'll probably play it here soon. It's a really fun one. Hey! Watch this, watch this. I'm gonna point at you. Plus, there's so many avatars you can get too.
It looks like you're the first one here.
I'm the first one here. Laser tag outfit. Hanger tees. Ooh. That's a top hat. Give me the top hat. 25,000 tickets. And I have how many? 500. Okay. Business tie. 1,000 ticket. Hey, I can get the wristbands. That's something. Yeah, sure thing, Tubi. Do kind of wonder if they have one of those, one of the cooking ones. I'm just gonna type cook. Cooking map. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Cooking simulator house. Or if you know of any, I'm up for anything. Or Among Us was really fun too. Wonder if they have anything like that. Among Us Scaled RP? What is this? Map based off Among Us game made by Innersoft. Hope you enjoy this map. Please consider cheering if you like it. Also, my friend made an AU of the PALs called Palscraft Season 3. There's 2 seasons of Palscraft in their channel, but 2 is canceled. I don't know what. Ooh, it's a good mystery. Tubi wants to switch activities. Alright. Messages. Game invite. Ignited Freddy? What color should Kirachu be? I would assume yellow, but maybe like your gacha character colors, maybe? You could try both of them. See what they look like. I'm gonna go ahead and cheer this. Troll Ignited Freddy. Whoa. How do we get... Shop. Belongs to the items. Please let me... Do I need to go get a... Oh, here's a flashlight. Okay, I see the flashlight now. Start. No, don't put that down. Oh, gosh. Don't throw it! No, I didn't mean to throw it. Tubi, what are we doing? Dennis is an evil Tubi? Tubi! Oh. Oh, God, what is that? Oh, my God. Tubi, don't leave me. Heard something getting closer. I didn't know. Okay, this game's gonna make me poop on myself. Dennis is an evil leader. Carl is trying to kill him. And Elijah is insane because of his abusive wife. Alex and Sub's stories still have yet to be revealed. Virgin Gotcha versus Chad Homestop base sprite. Cool. Coral? Okay, so there's Coral. Okay. So like the Walking Dead meme. Coral. Hey. I died. Hope you're happy. Just gotta crawl around now. We're doing adventure one. I'm gonna pick up 2 flashlights because I'm greedy. Oh, I didn't mean to throw them though. Tubi wants to switch activities. Merson's quest? In heaven. How'd you die, Hunter? I died. What is this? Before we begin, the quest features costumes that are optional except once. There's also okay, so this looks. Okay, I'm a blue robot. Oh wait, this one has a top hat though. Okay, I have to go with this one. My favorite color is blue, but I like top hats. I guess that overruled it all. I don't know. I haven't actually seen the person who inspired her in a while, so I guess whatever you want her to wear, honestly. Equipped by Tubi. What? Hey. Merson? Did I pick up an outfit? Oh, okay. Where do you... Oh. Talk. Hi there, welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Dappera. I got you a welcome gift. It's a turd in a box. It's a magic big... Give me that! Can use that flower pot over there to... Whoa! My car! Who are you? You represent the fairy godfather. You got something he wants. Give that back. Stop, thieves. Come, we have to catch them. Alright. Hunter, you giving me too much freedom? Yeah. So 2 of them made the chase down the well. Oh, cool. I like this. This is a cool way to have a cutscene. It wasn't water waiting at the bottom. What was it? Little did they know. An entire world. Let's soon greet these robots. They will have to travel through all sorts of bizarre places. There's a dumpster. You get back what's stolen from them. It's this thing. The first destination. High Five Forest. I really like the level design here. Reminds me a lot of Little Big Planet. It's just got that charming, cutesy wootsy feel to it. Gotcha, Melon00. Alright. Classic Portal fantasy. I like the look of this game. Same here, yeah. First destination. Don't you mean final destination? Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to dying. What is this? Looks like an obby. Oh, hey! Tubi's got a top hat. Actually, it looks like Alice in Wonderland kind of thing here. There's an arrow. Tubi insists we go this way. I'm gonna shake. Oh no, not the hands again. Not the hands. I've had enough hands from one day. Look at the piano. Mama, look. There's a piano. Hey. Oh, talk? What the? Haha, ho ho, tee hee hee. I'm Justerbot, and he is me. The special password's my demand. Special password's my demand. Give me 5 on all my hands. High 5. This is cool. Not that one. Start. What? What? D. I hit that one. I'm just gonna let Tubi do this one. I can take a break after this level and go ahead and read it. Not sure how long this is supposed to be. Yeah, I can go ahead and get it in. Tubi, no! What the? Can't do this on my own. I don't care. I'm smacking it. Smacking it anyway. Yeah, let me go ahead and read that one. Wonder if Tubi did. Ah, crashed. Okay, that explains a lot. Yeah, let me pull up Discord over here. Alright. Alright, enter the dimensional merge. Heroes versus Chris Chance Sonichu. Sonic. Oh. Let me pull that over to the other screen. That way I can still see the comments while I'm reading. Alright. A single full summary. A single mission: stop the melting pot of realities created by a delusional man. Easy. Not easy is meeting new faces, working with them, and seeing 2 of their loved ones back from a different reality. Team Kyrie, Team Credo, and the CPU candidates. This will be their biggest adventure yet. Crossover: Kingdom Hearts, post Melody of Memory, Sword Art Online, post Alicization before Unital Ring. Hyperdimension Neptunia, post Mega Dimension Neptunia V2, Pokemon, Sonic, multiple franchises, and Chris Chance Sonichu. Not yet, Tubi is just getting another story in. I feel like Bitch would wear really casual clothes, like a big sweater and shorts. I like that, yeah. Chris Chan truly has the best anime lore. The story was made by a friend. I have plans to work on it myself. Could use some editing. Gotcha. Hearing spans. We care about this. Kind of mandatory, right? Kingdom Hearts, Sword Kyrie, Sword Online, Sonic and Serena. Other franchises canon or close to canon relationships. In relation to 2016. Gotcha. Alright, so. Whoa, this is a lot. I'll see how much we can get through. This is a lot! Alright. Probably read maybe half. We'll see. I'll read some and see where we get to. Alright. Chapter 1. Reunions and Requests. The Dimensional Merge. I used to think the idea of other worlds, dimensions, were only the stuff of games. The idea of a different reality. If I didn't live it once before for 2 years, I wouldn't believe it. Dimensions, I never thought of that. I've seen the realm of light, darkness, the in-between, the world of data, the world of sleep, and the world beyond reality, but I don't know what to expect. That's when our journey began. In a mysterious world, a young girl was resting her head on the patch of grass, her eyes close and sleeping soundly. She had short, dark red hair, violet blue eyes, a pale complexion, and a necklace with a silver bead. Her attire consisted of a unique hooded pink and black dress with 2 small black cat ears. There are black ruffles on one side of her skirt and plaid on the other. She wears thick belted black boots. She wears thin white bracelets on her left wrist and a thick wristband on her right wrist. Kyrie was resting in the outer part of the land of departure, which was under the forest. The former master Eriquus, a watchful eye, trained keyblade wielders, was now in the ownership of Master Aqua. She didn't mind being here for a week since her 1 year sleep after the final battle against Master Xenohort, the 13 Seekers, and her original death and rebirth, thanks to Sora vanishing after taking her on a world tour, also allowing her to finally give Namine her heart for a new body. When Sora fainted from existence, it was hard for her. Crying, asking questions about what happened, Mickey and Raikou having an inkling of what happened. After everyone went their separate ways, Roxas, Axel, and Zion went to Twilight Town with Namine to look at their memories. Aqua, Terra, and Ventus spent the year searching the Dark Realm, while Mickey, Donald, and Goofy ventured to all the current worlds Sora went to. As for Kyrie, she slept for a year, hoping for her memories, who have the clues to find Sora. Thanks to her old memory of her being sent to Destiny Islands and what Xenohort said, Sora was in another reality, a reality unlike their own. Raikou went alone, while Kyrie realized she needs to be stronger, stayed behind, and trained with Aqua. That's what I'm thinking. Bitch with glasses? Yes, absolutely. Huh. While she worries for Raikou, she knows she'll see him again. There's a strong weight in that made her worry. Sora and herself, another year, and Sora was gone. Forgetting him was one thing, but to lose him completely hurts. She thought they'll always be together. She never told anyone about they were all first wiped by Terra Xenohort and Surge of her Heartless, only for Sora to save them. But of course, she remembers Xemnas capturing her and Master Xenohort, striking her down. Sora is able to bring her back, and after all that, her last moments was holding his hand before he vanished. Is Sora gone? Because I keep putting him in danger. Is he gone because I wasn't strong like Raikou, like Master Aqua? She thoroughly a single butterfly landed on her hands. I went to Master Aqua to continue my training, but I wonder if it'll be enough. Alright, Tubi. Yeah, no problem. Kyrie, a voice called, waking the princess from her slumber. She rose and the butterfly flew away. Turning around was her fellow Keyblade wielder, Ventus, carrying the cat creature, Chirithy. Ventus, as Kyrie remembered, looked like a splitting image to Roxas. Sora's nobody. Further highlighting the resemblance is Ventus's outfit, which is strikingly similar to Roxas's own Twilight Town clothes. He wears a jacket that resembles a fusion of Roxas's jacket, white on the right side, and Sora's jacket, black on the left side, also reminiscent of the yin and yang symbol. The collar of the jacket is red and pleated, again, similar to the color on Roxas's jacket. Underneath this, he wears what appears to be a gray vest and gray armor on his midsection that appears to be under his vest, and another piece of armor on his left shoulder. Master Raikou wears a similar piece of armor, though more blue-green and more obvious. Ventus's pants are also similar to the pants Roxas wore. The Vens balloon outward slightly before closing up about halfway down his legs, similar to Capri's pants. These pants are colored in shades of gray, black, and white. He also wore an ornate, dull green and gray piece of armor on his upper left arm, along with a black and white checkered wristband that is, once again, strikingly similar to Roxas's, but with white edges as opposed to Roxas's black edged wristband. Like his friends, he wears 2 crisscrossing straps on his chest, on which he wears a silver Keyblade Master emblem. His boots are rather odd when compared to Aqua's and Terra's, as they resemble an armored version of normal street shoes in shades of dull green and gray. That's cool. I like that they're going into detail, really describing the characters here. That's a cool touch. I can move on to probably move to the end. Hey, Kira, we're reading Enter the Dimensional Merge, Heroes vs. Chris, Chance Sonichu by Oathkeeper Roxas Namin09. Yeah, let's skip on down to the end. Which part? Good water. Susie has blue eyes, and I'm not taking any criticism. Scroll down. It's right about here. Might need to invite someone from your friends list, or someone will need to join in chat. Gotcha. Woo! Where am I? A voice spoke up as it opened its eyes to see it was in a large crowd of people. Not just people, but many from different backgrounds. The person looked down, eyeing their hands. Looked small, average adult hands, or even late teens. Dark skin and a dark blue jacket sleeve. Something was off. He dug into his pockets where was his phone. He welled the Android phone brush his fingertips. Glad he had it. When he opened the camera and set it to the front one, was astonished. He saw his dark skin and brown eyes covered with glasses and facial hair growing in. He looked like he was 19, but that didn't add up. He was going to turn 30 soon. Why did he de-age? Then it hit him. Taking the camera to his body, he realized why the age shortage. All right, Kira, appreciate you joining in. Hope you have an awesome day there. Who was phone? No way. I'm my OC, but I abandoned him to work on actual stories and series. What's going on? He asked, his voice losing that older sounding he had when he was 29. He wasn't the only one, seeing many Mobians and trainers as well as different people. All were confused like he was. Mobians, Pokemon trainers, and people who looked like they could be from the US or Japan. This isn't normal, he mumbled. Then he realized where he was. He was standing in front of a large mall with a top floor that resembled the city hall building. Something wasn't right when he couldn't make out the front of the crowd. Shoot, my eyesight is bad. Then where is? Feeling on his person. His macular was around his neck. Thank goodness. He needs to get a better look at the front. What he was shocked by him. I got you, too. We got you. Standing by a podium was someone he never thought he'd see in the flesh, or at all exactly. While their features were very feminine, he remembers the stripe number and pants and medallion anywhere. Standing with him were creatures looking like Sonic and Amy, but not actually. When he noticed Neptune, Noisevert, Blanc, and Izumi, it dawns on him even more. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dudes of all teenagers, as well as the gals, my name is Christine Weston Chandler, and I'm here and you're there, she introduced, her voice having a slight Virginian accent to it. Chris, but why is he a real woman now? Why does he look younger? What are the Sonichu and Rosachus alive? Thought all of this was fake. Wait, don't tell me. His face went pale. Oh shoot, I know isekai exist, and the idea of the other world is a possibility, but don't tell me. He gained the powers to merge dimensions, and if he was right, I know why I'm young. I am my original character once more. The young man looked to his belt, a single sword attached to it, the weapon of choice his character willed as a fighter. Chris made the dimensional merge happen. CPU Blueheart was before his eyes. Cool. Christian Weston Chandler. Awesome. Cool story, though. Alright, that sounds good, man. Yeah. Looks like it could use, like, a little bit of editing and stuff, you know, just help it flow better, but other than that, it seems like a cool, interesting story. Nice, I guess, character development and detail and stuff like that. So, it is pretty cool, though. I'll back over to this one. Oh, hey, I got a present. Tubi left me a pizza! Thanks, Tubi! It's awesome. Oh, what am I wearing? Oh, yeah, stolen that outfit. Where is Tubi? Hey, paintball. Yeah, play a little bit of paintball, and then I'm probably gonna get off here and go, tend to Stick Junior. Hey, Tubi. Here you can actually dual wield the guns. Oh, you can actually knock down the cutouts. That's cool. We're murdering her. Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Alright, we're playing Capture the Flag. Well, I'm going to capture the heck out of it. But Tubi's coming. I see you, Tubi! I see you. Tubi, no! No, he's got a shield! That's not... Wait, did I kill him? Did I actually get him? Did we kill each other? I think we killed each other. Huh. Yeah, I gotta find some more guns. I bet there's some over... No, nothing in there. I need more guns. For America. I can never have enough guns. Tubi's probably over there getting my flag right now. Yes. Yes! Let me tell you something, Tubi. You want to take my flag? Here's what I think. No, no, no. You want this flag? You better come get it. No!
Red flag returned.
Alright. Let me get through this round. I'll go check those out. Pretty excited about those. I want to see Kirachu too. No! Tubi! No! Why would you do that? Ooh, a shield. Give me that. Where is he? There. Tubi! What the? It took my shield! Alright, where? I know he's near. He's got to be nearby. I need to go stand guard at the flag. Tubi! 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 Oh gosh. Oh god. He dropped the shield! Tubi, where are you going? Where is he? Tubi! Okay.
Blue flag returned.
To stream, I'm just going to listen to Molly by Mindless Self-Indulgent on loop. Ah, that sounds incredible. Ooh, grenades. Tubi, got something for you. Where is he? There he is. I think he's actually in the lead. Yeah, Tubi's in the lead. Yeah, you can just play defensive right now and win. Where are you? I gotta glance at that comment, Piper. I'll listen to Mindless Self-Indulgence when I just feel like a bastard. Okay! So, you got comfort songs, you got bastard songs, you got something for every situation, do ya? What? I don't know where you are. I'm gonna throw these grenades at you. I found 3 of them. Don't shoot me with a shotgun. No, Tubi. He's gonna get 2 points. Tubi. Toby.
Red team
Ooh, is that a second gun? Give me that. No, it disappeared. That sucks. But I found more grenades. Toby. Hope that grenade killed. Oh, I didn't. And I got songs when I feel hopeless. And right now, aw. I'm gonna have to cheer you up. Let's find some hope. I don't have any hope because Tubi just threw a grenade at me, but you got plenty.
flag taken.
And not a. Oh, okay. That's much less depressing. Tubi, I got 2 guns. Whoa! Wait, he dropped the flag. I gotta go up there and get that.
Flag taken.
No, it was too far away. He's gonna.
Red team scores.
He's winning 3-0. Oh, he won 3-0.
Good game.
Songs for when I'm angry. Oh, I got those. Death metal. VR players can walk or teleport. I want to walk or teleport. Well, hey, targets. Poster girls prank. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the OCs. Ah, Woomy. Woomy's got some good OCs there. Tubi's gonna kill me. I don't see it. Or do I scroll up? Wait. Pizza! Thanks, Tubi. Tubi's just going to town on it. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's a good idea. Let me try refreshing it.
Game on.
Game on? You're on. I'm gonna beat you up. Eat the pizza or die. Alright, Discord's reload. Oh, this is a different map. I don't play this one very much. Bet Tubi's already over here. Where is he? I don't see Tubi, but I'm sure he sees me. Paranoia. Paranoia. I hear things. Where is he?
Flag taken.
Oh, there you are.
Flag dropped.
He's holding his hands out like, mercy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go over here and pick up that flag before he dies. Give me that.
Flag returned.
He's probably over here already. I don't see him. He's probably in the corner. Tubi. Hey, a shield. Oh, he's got one too. My shield's better because it's blue. Oh, hey, I actually killed him. Hey, a shotgun. He's gonna be waiting for me.
Red flag taken.
Run, 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 run. No, 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 no! I saw him out of the corner of my eye. Oh yeah, stick fight the game. That's another one we need to do. I'll try. I'll probably stream that here one day. Maybe on our next Roblox drawing live stream. Have that as kind of like the after party. Where am I going? I wasn't even paying attention for a minute there. I think he's got my flag. Yeah, he's got my flag. I'm gonna go take his. Have a grenade, Tubi.
Red flag taken.
Oh, you got a little beacon on you now.
Red flag.
No! Dude! He knew right where I was!
Flag returned.
Oh yeah, because I have a beacon too. Oh, I'm stupid. Redesign.
Red team scores.
Oh, Tubi, why? Yeah, it still didn't show up in Share Your OCs. I don't know what's going on here. Check the other channels. Can you try resending it, maybe? It's being homophobic. Oh gosh, I see you, Tubi. I see you. Oh. Well, it would be nice to kill you now. No! 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 Alright. Dual pistols, where are you? Took my flag! Alright, now I know where he's at. He's waiting on me, isn't he? Oh my goodness! Tubi, how could you? You killed your dear old grandmother. All I wanted was to bake you some cookies. Oh!
Red team scores.
Red team scores.
Red
Give me that.
taken.
No! 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 Oh,
Returned.
can I just like pick up our own flag and go hide it somewhere? Is that against the rules? Where is he? Where is he?
Blue flag taken.
I know where he is now.
Red flag taken.
I could really use a shotgun or something. Oh gosh. Wait, yeah, drop it. Drop the flag. What the?
Red flag taken. Flag drop.
What the heck?
Red flag returned.
You wouldn't turn in. I think I messed up.
Blue flag dropped.
Yes. Give me that. I'm sorry I had to be this way. Where is he?
Red flag taken.
Is that him? No! 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 Hurt my feelings.
Red flag returned.
Red flag returned. Yes, I'd like to return this flag. I'm gonna go up to customer service and be like, hey, this isn't what I ordered. Oh, wow, I actually got him. Grenade killed him. Hey. I don't know where he's gonna spawn, but I know I'm terrified.
Red flag taken. Red flag
Did I get him? Oh. The grenade didn't hit. I just threw the grenade like, yeah, panic mode. How much time do we have left? I feel like I'm gonna lose soon. Look, it's only a matter of time. He's still winning by 3. That hurts, man. That hurts. I think there's another pistol up here. Yeah, I'm taking this. Could just get 1 point. That's all I really ask for. Oh, he's coming this way. Nope, nope. I'm not going that way. I'm not gonna get up the dang ladder and get out. Damn it now! Damn it now! I hear that shotgun. No! No! Give it back! I see that blue line. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch him. Oh, it slows you down when you shoot. This sucks.
Red team scores.
Oh, does it work now? Check.
Good game.
There it is. Oh, cool. Gotcha style. I like that. Bitch, bitch. Susie! Cool. I like the redesigns, yeah. Those are cool. Oh. I want the $300 value one. Alright, I'll do one more round or something, and then I'll probably wrap up the stream, go cook some delicious food. I'm thinking lo mein. That's cool, Riga. Oh, I don't know. I like Susie and Bitch. They're my favorite Sticktoons characters. Awesome. Yeah, if I can get around to finishing up the Christmas special now that it's February, I was planning on giving them a little bit more development. Oh, that's cool, Rega. Don't need no stinking school. Oh, I'm gonna get a couple of these pistols and start shooting this lady. I don't know. This is assault with a deadly weapon. Tubi wants to switch activities. Ah, Among Us. Yeah. Among Us in VR is fun. Get out, chocolate. What are we doing? Where's the blue one? Here we go. VIP. Wait, are those covered in blood? Whoop. Alright. Oh yeah, the title. Yeah, I should probably do that. What is this? Among Us. Where do I go? Hey. Oh, I click here? Ah, there you go. Cool. Oh, wow. You can just pick up a knife. Do we know? Did we die? Oh, what is it? Oh, look at all Among Us stuff. What? Cool. Ah. A gun. Oh, Tubi's got a gun. Oh. Well, if you're gonna have a gun, then I'm gonna have a gun. Still taking 50 years to load. Okay, so this one I guess is more like an RP. No, you're not actually playing Among Us. You can run around and kill each other, which is cool. Yeah, we did Among Us on VR chat yesterday. They had a really good one. They knew what they were doing. And I'll probably do that one again here very soon. But probably about to wrap up the stream. Go tag out Hunty for Stick Junior duty. Light Sabbath. Doobie, what did you do? Oh my gosh. No one wants to fix that many lights. Doobie! Get out of your little hole. Come here, little boy. I'm kidding. My internet stay good until then because VR chat doesn't like. Bad VR chat. Emergency meeting. Think I gotta go to your precious. Alright. Play a classic game? I want to press the button. Oh, handshake. Fist bump. Thumbs down. Point. High five. Thumbs up. What the heck? Do my mittens. I cheered. Oh, give me a flower. Oh, that's cute. Fist bump. Oh, gotcha. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Hope y'all enjoy. Let me know if you want me to do more reading your stories. I had a lot of fun doing it. Well, you had some really good stories. A lot of good, had some romance, had some action. Really love the stick tunes, fan fiction. Those are pure gold right there. Let's see what else. Also, let me know if you want me to do like a Super Smash Brothers stream, because if you do, I can get my Nintendo Switch hooked up in here to the Sticktoon Studio or whatever and get that going. Next stream will be Among Us coming up Saturday. Probably do some more like Discord streams, stuff like that throughout the week. If I have time, something like that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Yeah, hope you all have a fantastic day. Keep on being amazing. We'll pick back up on the Roblox Avatar drawings next week. And then see what we can do Thursday. And yeah, see you all soon. You're all amazing.